Hello, hello. Welcome to the second matchup today. We're gonna have Team B versus Team Hotness Express, I believe.
Yeah,
How are we feeling? I am Koneko.
and I am Bamima, and yeah, we're really ready for this matchup, right? Oh, we already have the custom lobby started. It is going to be Hotmas Express playing. They're doing Hunter first, right? And the map
I
is
believe so.
Chinatown.
Is it Chinatown? Is it Chinatown? Well, hold up. Let me go ahead and check which is the map first. I believe it should be
Yes.
Chinatown, right?
Yeah,
For the first one.
Hot Mess Express won the coin flip and banned two maps, Lakeside and Moonlit River Park. And they also decided their starting faction, aka Hunter, and B then chose Chinatown. So that's gonna be great. It's the round one first half of B versus Optimus Express. Yes. And we're
So
seeing
let's
Hunter
see.
Nugent.
Let's wait and see what they have to bring to us. Quickly look at the rosters. Do you have them in hand?
Yes, I do. I've seen Nugent quite a lot in my own ranked games, at least in the past, and I know they have a really solid clerk, at least from what I've seen. I also think they have quite a good meta roster, right?
I'm pretty sure. Hold up,
Mm.
team needs. Hold up, I actually have to check. Hold up.
Don't worry, take your time.
At least I just left a different matchup, and I'm kind of like falling into this in the pursuit. It's gonna.
Yeah, the previous matchup took quite a
Okay,
while, and you were busy
okay,
modding,
it's from
right?
Team Hotness Express. Okay, Nugent is from Team Hotness Express,
Nugent
and
Mr. Hunter.
they usually play Clerk. He was in the Shadow, so I imagine gonna
Mhm.
be the Shadow maybe for round one since it's a meta
Yeah.
pick. Like
Uh,
maybe she's
we
not that bad
also
in here too.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Ivy does quite well in Chinatown. QS is also pretty good because it's a bit of a smaller map, and I just know that Nugent is really good at Clerk, so they might be wanting to play that round one just to avoid
The
those
Clerk
target
is good.
bans. But of course, going meta round one does also make a lot of sense. It just depends on what they're feeling.
Exactly.
I know
It
that
does
Ivy could
depend
do
on what
really
you're
well
feeling
here.
right now.
Mhm.
Like at the same time as you saying that the clerk could be tear bend like afterwards in round two and
Mhm.
round three, the same could happen to Ivy. So let's see
Yeah.
what they will pick. They will go
Yes.
for maybe they will analyze the team comp that survivors pick first, before choosing which hunter which one of those two they will pick.
We are banning Priestess Seer off the bat here from Neogen. Pretty standard meta bans, especially Priestess on Chinatown can be really annoying because the buildings, you
Yes.
just get so much distance. Seer as well is
There's
really
so many
strong.
portals, yeah. There's like
I
not only just for this is just for support. There's so many support portals in here. It can be really annoying when you're choosing a different survivor to just place
yeah.
those support portals previously, and they take them, and you cannot really catch up at the time, and then your
Yeah.
retreat is delayed, and the down is delayed too, and the servers are rushing, and yeah, it's
It,
really really annoying to
it's
have Priestess in
incredibly
Virginia.
annoying. And we're seeing a
Yes.
Gravekeeper Doctor pick here from our survivors, followed by a Lanternist ban
Ooh.
from Nichan. I don't know if they're intending on playing Ivy when they ban Seer, but maybe they just
I
want
don't think
Seer
so,
gone to keep
no.
their options open, just
Also, I
so
mean, the
in case.
Gatekeeper does get countered by the Ivy, but like, for example, Doctor kind of counters Ivy completely. So
Mhm.
going Ivy into a Doctor might be kind of risky, unless you know what
Yeah.
you're. I mean, you're really, really experienced at defeating Doctor with Ivy, like you're really good at going against a Doctor. But since you probably ban Doctor in rank 2 if you want to play Ivy, I don't really see why you would not
Yeah.
be banning Doctor when you play Ivy specifically. You probably don't have as much experience, so I don't think it's gonna be the Ivy in this team comp.
Yeah, I do think both beautiful, beautiful Clerk and Ivy could struggle into a Doctor because Doctor can body block, and
Exactly.
Doctor can also counter the snowballing from an Ivy. Maybe they want to play something like Qist here as well, which could also be an option into.
He was also not as good into Doctor, I would
It's
say.
Doctor is just really strong in this current meta. I don't know why we banned
Exactly.
Seer over Doctor, but maybe they
Yeah,
just know the
yeah.
secrets and they know how to counter Doctor, but she's really strong after her buffs. So it can
She
be a
is
bit
indeed.
difficult to counter her with all the trees hunters that we saw in Newton's roster.
Like on these 300s, I do not think there's anything I could really counter Doctor. But for example, Lisa
Yeah.
100 is fast enough to catch up to her after the heal. For example, Opera Singer in a Snap Chinatown is really good for Opera Singer, for example.
Yeah.
They have an Opera Singer in their roster, they might be able to pick her. Of course, Gotama is out of question because she's a direct counter to Gotman too.
Yeah,
Doctor, the best doctors is so strong right now.
right? You do have a gravekeeper and mechanic as well, which could struggle a bit into an opera because she's just really fast. If you want to chase down mechanic, you can just hit a
Yes,
bot and then instantly catch up. You don't really get a lot of distance. The only character I think would be a
exactly.
problem if they do have an opera singer in their roster would be Matador, in my opinion,
For
because
example,
he
for
can support pretty
mhm.
well. Yeah,
Yeah, for both Gatekeeper and for Mechanic, you don't really get the speed boost from the body box. For example, from the Shovel one or from the bots, you don't really get the speed boost. For
yeah,
example, I mean, Matador does get he's better into Opera Singer. Actually, he's actually good into Opera Singer. I'm not gonna
yeah,
lie, he's actually good into her because
yeah,
she has like a small slowdown after he gets the Muleta
yeah,
on, and yeah, he's pretty much like the only one's actually good into Opera Singer. The
yeah.
rest
That's
kind of
what I
get
was
into her,
thinking
so
too.
Opera Singer is really dual win to her. So really.
Yes. And they did ban Archer, who is quite good into opera, so that might be what they're intending. But it
Ooh,
does look like we're going with that
it's
clerk, which
Victor.
makes sense. I mean, it is new gen. They are really good at clerk. Their build name is called Burgers now. What a great name, new gen.
Oh
I
my.
think I think
It's
clerk.
like that audio. I know the audio.
I
Yeah,
think
there's
I
an
think
audio.
I think clerk could struggle a bit into doctor, but you can probably chase mechanic first if you want, and it should be okay.
Yes,
But
I
it
think choosing
depends.
mechanic will be okay, yes. Depends on the spawns, of course, like if the clerk does
Yeah.
spawn closer to mechanic or not. But, I mean, it's good. Clerk is good in here, but maybe you want to choose the doctor first if you don't want to get the support later on.
Yeah,
It
that
depends
makes
on the
sense too.
spawns.
Oh, we're doing a bit of a unconventional spawn. I don't think I've seen this before.
We haven't seen this before either against a clerk. I mean, against a clerk in specific, this spawn is risky.
Maybe we're trying to somehow protect our mechanic by forcing them to spawn above or right next to the gravekeeper here, so we don't get kite on her. I'm not quite sure. We are running full kite on mechanic, borrow time tied on Matador, borrow time broken windows on doctor, and borrow time tied turner on gravekeeper.
Oh, it
Oh
was tied Niger on the Matsuru. It was tied Niger.
yes.
Niger.
Oh
And yeah, the clerk might chase the mechanic from this spawn. Like looking at this, even though she's in hotel, which is a very strong spawn, it might not be enough. Not really be enough.
yeah. She can probably
If
go
you're
for
really
this.
experienced at the clerk too. I mean, it's new gen, really experienced at clerk, kind of knows what you're doing. It might not
Yes.
be enough.
I'm really excited to see how they're going to play this, honestly. We do have broken windows on our mechanics. We could possibly try to pull some distance, and there's not that many pallets here as well, which is nice. But Clerk is really fast. So
Do you
I'm
think,
curious to see how this is gonna go.
yeah, do you think it's gonna be like a bot body blocking mechanic or just leaving the bots hiding somewhere else and kiting without it? What do you think is gonna be the strategy going behind it?
I'm not sure. Mostly from what I've seen in this server, everybody wants to use their buff for body blocking and hitting those
Yeah,
clips.
that
And it
is
might
true.
also
It's a
be
good
nice.
farm.
It might be nice to use bot body blocks so you don't have to interact with pallets as much because Clerk is really strong when you do interact with pallets and feed her those recordings. So you might want to keep it so you can block off pallets without having to necessarily drop them and feed the Clerk the pallet recordings. But I think it depends on how this mechanic plays, and we obviously have no way of knowing that in
Yes.
advance. Oh, yes,
Like
we're
at the
seeing
same
this.
time, you're giving presence to the cleric, but the cleric is not the one
Yeah,
who's hunters that thrives from presence. Something that one of the
exactly.
times really needs a presence to thrive, but let's
Oh,
see
we
what the
are.
mechanic will do, how she plays, and it's really personal. It's generally just really personal whether you bought the bloody book or
Right.
not.
We are running the tension trump card with Blink on Clerk here, and we've already caught up onto the mechanic's trade. And she is dropping a
Great
pallet
defense.
here using the broken
Good
windows. We do not
prestigious.
get a
Good
return
boost
on that
indeed.
pallet, which is really nice.
And it's to be noted that she does have impulsive, so getting those hits through the bot might be easy with impulsive too.
Oh, we can actually block off the staircase with bot here. Yeah, there you go. We get that bot hit. We get some distance here, which is
Gonna be
really
a bot
nice. We
fight if
also
that's
managed to
indeed.
drop. We also managed to drop that pallet without the clerk recording, but now there's not any pallets in this area, so she's forced to rotate.
She's already recording the ciphers as soon as she's trying to chase the mechanic down. So that means the ciphers will kind of slow. I mean, the Grey Keeper's cipher is gonna get it's already at 23. It's only at 23, and the other ones are farther on.
Hmm. But here we're headed to a new area. Just as you said, this clerk is doing a really good job as spectating the survivor ciphers. Oh, did we buy flywheel here?
Yep.
And we
Doing
just
some
hit
sloppy
that
pressure at the
bot.
same time as she's praising, and
Mhm.
the second bot goes out, and the mechanic has no items anymore. She does have a bit of
Yes.
flywheel to try maybe follow this blink. Let's wait and see. She does need the blink to get the first hit on. And she doesn't actually.
She already used her flywheel previously at a pallet, so she actually had nothing to work with except for one of her broken windows boosts. So now our clerk has a blink to work with. This mechanic is probably going down. So Matador has popped his cipher. We have a cipher at 51%. And we're going into support. Support is really good against clerk. We almost made it out of Molesta
Giving
here.
a slowdown against clerk, and also it needs to be noted that the cipher was popped before she could get the recording going through. She was spectating it too, and it was not enough to probably stop the cipher be popped soon enough.
Yeah, it was really nice that they managed to pop that cipher beforehand. We do have that one cipher on 53%, but I don't think anyone is on at the moment.
Gatekeepers, yeah. Unfortunately, it's kind of unfortunate. You keep getting pressured to the kite.
Oh, yeah. Oh, here we record again.
This is a really good blink delay, though. It's to be noticed. It was a really good blink delay. And I think they're sending out someone else going to be the Matador probably with the second type turner. Instead of the Gatekeeper.
Gatekeeper probably just wants to finish his cipher. I mean, it's still on 60% here. He doesn't really want to leave it. So sending in Matador, who was closer, is definitely a good alternative here. We just take the hit, and that is a tight turner rescue.
And he also tried to support the mechanic too. That's what he's doing with the gentleman. Yeah.
That's really nice of him. We can try to vault that window pallet for that.
Forcing her to break the pallet too.
Oh, that was nice. They managed to body block the pallet to delay the clerks breaking it. That was really good. We have two new pallets to work with. Yeah, our clerk did have a recording here, and unfortunately our mechanic does go down. She still has no use, so her flywheel is up in 15 seconds though, so she will have that for rebound. Gravekeeper is still on that cipher he started at the beginning, but he's finally able to pop it here. Now it's on 99%, and our clerk is just going and pressuring our Matador.
Unfortunately enough, I don't think they're gonna... I don't think they're gonna be able to have the 4-person endgame. Looking at this position, I don't think it's gonna be enough. So she's just doing such a good job at pressuring the ciphers over and over and over again. Trying to body block this mechanic a little bit with the shovel, but it might really not even be enough.
Yeah, having a 4% endgame against the clerk is really important. So I think it all comes down to how well this Gravekeeper can body block this mag.
But the Gatekeeper already gave up on body blocking. He doesn't want to get to DD. Never mind, he's going back with the shovel.
Yeah, so I was waiting for his shovel to not to end, but unfortunately, our Gravekeeper is too skinny to body block that. And our mechanic is infected.
Unfortunately, the clerk did go through the shovel and it was not enough. So yeah, now they have to try to play this easy. They probably have to open a second cipher. I don't think they can only have one cipher and one last cipher against a clerk. They do have to open a second one. And the Gatekeeper has to do a good job at kiting this out. He does have a little bit of shovel left. And he's using it as an explosion to get on the window. And the blink chart attack.
Oh no, and now one of them is going to be forced to go over to rescue. So they'll only have one person on cipher, and only having one person on cipher against a clerk.
This is really scary. Having 4-person, like a 4-person game is really, really important. Or having it enough for the cipher to be almost popped.
Exactly. So that mechanic getting eliminated was really unfortunate.
You were doing great on supporting her too. Honestly, I think the clerk was pressuring the cipher so much they couldn't really do anything.
I feel maybe the doctor could have tried to body block a bit more during the kite.
The Gatekeeper. Yeah, instead of being the Gatekeeper, just having the doctor coming through and trying to body block her in a different way. Oh, and getting the farm.
I mean, at least our doctor is full health, and our clerk is at a recording, so that
anyway. Yeah, having that body block maybe have been better, just so she can just heal afterwards and get the rescue again.
Yeah. Oh, we got intimidated by our clerks watching the cipher, but she does not have any more recordings. She will have one back now, though. Will we spectate that? Yeah, we got that recording.
Yeah, using the recording again and again and again. They cannot really pop that. It's kind of unfortunate because we were in such a good position. I feel like the kite was so good too. The blink was delayed by so long. With the Matador's help, with the mechanic's own kiting, with the body blocks, with the bots. Really, really good. And the Starter is doing her job at body blocking too right now.
Yeah, she's doing really well, but unfortunately I don't think she'll be able to get that heal off, so she'll only be able to take one more hit, and that cipher is moving incredibly slowly because it is a clerk.
It keeps getting pressured, and the doctor goes down.
We'll just share that doctor, and that cipher is on 74%. Our Matador does not have to
swap places. I think they'll have to swap places and have the Matador rescue, but he doesn't have board time, which is kind of scary. What if he gets tear shock or gets stopped? It's kind of hard to stop a Matador as a clerk, though. He's, with Amaleta, can do a really good job of rescuing.
I mean, our Gravekeeper is down on chair with no more items, so I think he's a bit scared to get on the Cypher currently. It doesn't look like he wants to do it at the moment.
Yeah. He does get TP'd on, it might be over for them.
Yeah. If she teleports
is
now, she can just kill
Yeah,
him.
she does teleport now, it's over for them.
Oh, that's
tear shock!
oh, that should be the win there for New Gen. Oh, that's really unfortunate.
The pressure did come through and the Master could not get the rescue. This is literally the worst position ever. Now she does know where the Gatekeeper is at, barely.
Yeah,
So
we know he's over there in the
might
corner
cheer.
somewhere.
Yeah, she's confident enough she will share the Master, but she's not confident enough she will go for a slugging strategy.
Yeah. I mean, we're just standing over his dead body at the moment. I don't know if you've seen where the dungeon is. It is in the corner here, though. Are we going to chair or are we just going to drop him somewhere?
Oh, it's gonna drop in the corner? Yeah, just dropping in the corner. Really? We're going for the slugging. We're going for the clerk slugging strategy.
We better be
for a long game. Long game.
Yeah.
At least one election's by your side, so it's not gonna be as long as back in the days.
Oh, yeah. And it does look like our Gravekeeper is close to where our Matador is, so in theory, you could just get him up. And
Yeah,
then
not
maybe
use the
get some more
self-heal.
bleed progress added to him as well. Yes. None of them have used their self-heals
He
at
has
the
been opening
moment.
chests. He has been opening chests right now. It has an opal in the bronze. I think he
Oh, he got froze! No! Oh no, he did not touch any Cypher! He was too focused on opening chests. Oh no, that's really unfortunate. And he still has crows. Oh no.
Yeah, I think like opening chest was not the priority here.
Yeah, he needed to get on a Cypher just to avoid those crows. High key.
Using both of the items to try and keep alive, but it might not be enough to not have him downed. The good thing is the Matter can pick up anytime. They do have a rescue play because Matter has afterwards.
There was no pallet here. I think we gave up a bit and just walked into the hunter.
Yeah, there's no pallet. I mean, what can he do? He maybe try to juke the clerk, like maybe the clerk will overswing. The clerk will not really realize that you're backing down.
Yeah, you're right.
Some jukes here and there, but not enough. Never enough.
I mean, I think our Matador does have a fair bit.
She should pick up right now.
I think he has a fair bit of struggle progress as well. So if he'd wanted to stay on the ground, I don't think she would have been able to share. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, but I don't think she will share anymore because the Gatekeeper still has self-heal. No, he doesn't have self-heal. Never mind.
Gravekeeper just used his self-heal. Matador is like a minute away from bleeding out. So if our Gravekeeper can do a good job at tapping ciphers and avoiding first, he might actually be able to go for that dungeon escape.
I think it's kind of impossible for the Gatekeeper to do that without any items and without the possibility of opening a single chest. He did use the other 2 items he got from a chest already. It's not enough just to be
yeah, you were getting
complete vault survivor, no kiting build, no items. It's really hard.
No, he did
From
not
this position too, not even close to dungeon.
Yeah, I don't think he's making it. That's unfortunate. That's a 4-kill for New Gen, and
yeah, it's impossible. Like even if she cheered Gatekeeper, the Matter will be laid out on time. Any position they were in, it was a 4K, undoubtedly.
Really good job here from B Survivors, and obviously Hopmas Express's Hunter Newjan. Really well played. Really fun to see this clerk at work. They did a really good job here, especially managing that end game. The early game.
I mean, as you said, you have experience against this clerk, so imagine facing
lost to this clerk a couple times. Yeah, it's never fun getting a clerk in NAE because nobody knows how to counter her. But you know, it happens. It happens. I think they played this really well. That early game was looking kind of dire, but at the same time, it is a clerk. They used their recordings to pressure ciphers, and they played it really well. The survivors also did a really good job at avoiding that first blink hit. They could have maybe done a bit more to keep the mechanic alive during her first kite.
Yes, I do agree. Not really the first kite, but I think after the second rescue.
Yeah, that as well.
I think after the second rescue, having the Gatekeeper body block with the show was really risky. Just having the Doctor instead, because they picked the Doctor. Doctor is there for something. They really go for bot body blocking. They wait for bot body block, but they go for Doctor body blocking actually.
Yeah, the Doctor could have definitely
to keep the mechanic alive for longer, but the other one didn't really go through.
I mean, they played it really well, but just as you said, I think just sending the Gravekeeper to body block when you only have
Yeah,
2 body blocks, it was a bit risky. They could have maybe tried to let the doctor rescue, or I saw
exactly.
that
No,
the
Doctor
doctor
Joy.
was I saw that the
Mm-hmm.
doctor was running past the mechanic during first kite, and I thought she was gonna go and body block there, but she didn't.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when I was thinking, oh, maybe the doctor could have tried to body block, maybe to prevent the blink down or something. But I mean,
I
getting the
think
ciphers is also really important.
mhm, exactly. This is a cipher rush. Like for example, they had a Matsuri support a little bit in the first kite. I think having two survivors off the ciphers when he missed two ciphers
Mhm.
too, and the Gatekeeper cipher too was not getting popped anytime soon.
Yeah.
Having two super supports and the Gatekeeper enabled to decode was not a good idea. So I
Mm.
think just a lighter support when the mechanic was in last year,
Yeah.
it was better had a doctor in too. They just
Yeah.
didn't really play a good support strategy later on. The first support
Mhm.
strategy with the Matsuri was really good. I agree with it, but later on, I think Doctor being there was the better idea.
Ooh, we're seeing a Seer and a Korean band here from Styrus. I'm pretty sure Olajan is a really good antiquarian. I remember them being S1 for a while. This might be a bit of a
Yeah,
target ban, but it could also just be a normal ban because obviously antiquarian is a really
yeah,
strong meta survivor.
she's really
Uh,
strong.
Seer
I
as
agree.
well. This is looking like Goldman bans in my opinion anyway.
And they kind of
But
look like opera singer Ben so far. Like,
oh,
Antigua is more of an opera singer counter.
really?
Yeah, I think she's more of an opera singer counter, in my opinion.
Mm,
I was scared
that
like,
makes sense
she
as
can't just
well.
swing it all.
Yeah. I mean, she's really fast, also dodging the flutes is not all too difficult with opera, but it just depends
It
on how you
depends on
play
the
it.
mastery. It definitely depends on the
Yes.
mastery of the Antiquarian, and I mean, if the Antiquarian is really, really good at the character, it's impossible for the opera singer to do anything.
Oh, we're seeing
It's
an
almost
archer
impossible.
pin as well. Yeah, you're right. This is looking like a opera singer.
Mm-hmm.
But
Archer too,
then there's a
yes.
survivors here. We're seeing some unconventional picks. I don't think I've seen a lawyer on one in a while. And coordinator as well, I feel is not that common
We
in
saw it
ODM.
yesterday. We saw it happen
Really?
yesterday, actually, in
Yeah,
the
it
set. Yes.
happened yesterday, but that's because the
Yes.
survivor on our team is a lawyer one trick. So we decided to give him lawyer because he doesn't play anyone else.
That is
I
true. That is true.
I don't know if these people are lawyer one tricks, but I still feel like lawyer as the first pick in round one is a bit unheard of. But it's really fun to see. We're seeing
Yeah, it's a little
acrobats
bit
as
of
well.
combination.
We have
I
gravekeeper,
imagine
coordinator, acrobat, and
maybe it's
lawyer.
also the comfort decoder for this person.
Hmm.
It might be so.
I mean, it's the lawyer is pretty solid. He's fast. He's annoying. He can
Exactly.
get terror shots. He's a good decoder. You don't really want to chase him as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and even if you do chase him, his speed is incredibly good when you have
Also,
good ping.
I
Yeah.
have been looking at the Hunter's roster. There's indeed opera singer in there. So these bands
Yes.
are kind of giving out the opera singer.
Yeah, with
I think
both
it is a good
Archer and
sign.
Antiquarian Band, I do think this looks
Yes,
like an opera singer.
exactly.
Our
It's,
Gravekeeper does quite well. I
no, he
mean,
doesn't do as
the
well.
best
He doesn't do as well into opera singer actually. He does outpaced. He
he's
gets
better
outpaced.
than he's better than Mercenary at least.
I think Merc is
But
also good in here just because it's like so open. It's such a really
mhm.
open map. It's like easy to our path away from opera singer with no presence at least. I
Yeah, and we
think.
do also have a coordinator for a secondary rescue. She might be running Kite Turner, at least according to her build name. So it looks like they'll be able to do this quite well. I mean, yeah, as you said, Gravekeeper in terms of kiting and opera, he gets outpaced. But if he's not the first
Exactly.
chase, then I think he's
Yeah.
a solid rescuer into her.
Yeah, yeah. Rescue is okay, but the kiter is not really the best.
Yeah, exactly.
He does
Yeah.
have to kite at some point of the match.
Oh,
It can be hard. Oh,
we
Queen
want to
Bee
pick Queen
instead.
Bee.
Ooh,
That's interesting. I mean, I see it in the
yeah. I
roster, but
mean,
I was
she's
expecting
new
for round
meta.
one. I was expecting for round
Yeah,
one on Chinatown we'd go Opera Singer instead of Queen Bee. Now,
exactly.
Opera Singer is probably just going to be banned round two, but I mean, this
Mm-hmm.
will be fun to see. I do think
She's
Queen Bee does decently into most of these survivors, except for
yeah,
maybe
she's a new meta.
Gravekeeper.
Like we haven't seen her in official tournaments, for example, but she's a new meta right now. Like people are neglecting her. People are generally just neglecting her potential. She's just so strong right now too. I
Yes.
can find her really strong. Personally, I find her really strong. It's just such a good kit. Like her kit overall is really, really good.
Yeah.
Has good cypher pressure. Until later on in the game with the bee teleport just to go zooming in the map. I do not know how to
Yeah.
describe it. Just zooms through the map to map pressure. And at no presence too with those chips getting her them so fast. Like really good ping queen bees can be really, really fast too.
And her camp is also really good with the constant
Yes.
spin too. Though I don't know how possible that's going to be into 2 rescuers. Her camp potential as a character is still really strong. We have a Tide Flywheel on Coordinator, Borrowed Time Broken Windows on Lawyer, Borrowed Time Tide Turner on Gravekeeper, and Borrowed Time Broken Windows on Acrobat. With this spawn, it looks like we're either going for the Lawyer or the Coordinator. But that
This could
depends.
be a lawyer, yes.
On
Depends on the build
board.
though for the queen bee. She does have excitement. She might go after coordinator, of course, but she
Yeah.
doesn't have excitement. She will just go for the lawyer because he's kind of weak into queen bee. I'm not gonna lie, he's kind of weak into queen bee. She's really weak.
I mean, it's just a rock hider. You can't really do a lot
Yeah.
with Green Bee.
You
You don't
cannot
have
do
anything
much.
to win chips.
Exactly.
The only thing I could think of him doing is just trying to rotate her because he's not all too fast.
It's impossible
at no
though
presence.
because of the bees. Like if the bees
Yeah.
okay too, it's kind of impossible to rotate the
Yeah.
queen bee. She knows you're
Yeah,
rotating
yeah.
every time with the bees.
But you can try
They
to
can
keep your
censor
distance
you.
and then getting into some better kiting areas. From his current spawn, he could either try to go back into hotel by using the loop at the window here, or he could go in towards Lion Pagoda. I do think he has some kiting potentially, or just from being in a good
Yes.
area. But as you said, obviously you can't lose the queen bee because she can
Exactly.
always see you with the bees. But she's not all too fast at no presence. She doesn't have any time yet, which is nice. Oh,
Although she does get you a slowdown, you get slowdown with the bees though. You do get slowdown. That's something to be noted. That's something I don't really see people like recognizing that you get the slowdown, you do get the slowdown, which can be hard. Really
we're
irritating away.
detection, trump card, and peepers here from our queen bee.
Peeper,
We're heading towards the
nice.
middle. It does look like we're
Never-
to chase our
yeah.
Gravekeeper. No,
getting some
we're
energy.
just getting some energy
getting
off
some
of
energy.
Gravekeeper. I do think we're headed for the lawyer though. And he's standing standby at the window here using his broken windows to get back into hotel. Which is
And
nice.
getting that energy every time, just sensing his location every time too.
Yeah, those peepers can be quite annoying. We'll just peeper down hotel and then what is he going to do? We have max energy as well on our queen bee.
Nice. That's literally what I was saying. Like you can get energy so fast.
Yeah, we use one trip here and we miss. Good use of elevation here, cutting the line of sight.
Oh, that still holds.
Yeah.
And bringing a little bit of kite. But he's doing a great job on rotating though. It's a really good rotation. He might get tripped over here. Let's see if she can deploy chips fast enough. He's hiding around the Cypher. The Cypher is literally protecting him. He's been
Hiding around the Cypher, I did not expect.
No fear shot on the lawyer, so he can just vault out. No fears.
Ooh, he does get a lot of distance with his hit though. So broken windows plus veterans.
In veterans too.
Nice.
Yeah,
yes,
the
and
veterans too just kind
lawyers
of coming in.
built in speed boost as well, which is really nice.
Yeah.
Able to get a lot of
speed
distance
boost
here.
combined so much distance. It's actually doing a lot better than I thought.
It looks
At least it's a speed boost he's
line of
getting.
sight
He's getting so many speed boosts.
Oh, does he guys dodge it? Oh, good chip dodge here. Another really good chip dodge, and oh, he's still alive? Yeah, I don't know how that missed, but I mean, good for her. She's gonna die here though. I mean, that's a good kite. 3 seconds have been
That was an amazing kite. I think the queen just didn't really have much chip accuracy. Her chips didn't miss dodge.
She didn't really use her peepers either, so she hasn't revealed great, I don't think.
She didn't
So
use her trait
our
too.
might
Actually
be
hiding
sort of
the
here.
yeah, exactly. Just hiding that excitement too, the possibility of an excitement.
It does look like a Gravekeeper is going in here. We want to swing at the shovel. Delaying the rescue as much as possible, but we want to get it before half,
She did backdoor
obviously.
too at the same time. She did look behind to the chair sometimes just to try and see if they're getting a backdoor. But nothing was going through. And they're just stopping and searching. This is double down. She can get on the bees and yes, she's doing that. That's exactly the thing. She's
He has her
doing with the bees.
flexibility now. That's
You're
nice.
getting a tip on him too. And no down hits.
If he's able to kite for a bit longer than this tide turner, enough for them to possibly pop that 70% cipher, I don't think this double down will have been really hurtful for our survivors. Ooh, it's at 74, and now Oljan needs to get off her cipher and go rescue. Our Gravekeeper is currently being healed by our Archrobat as well, which is slowing down ciphers. They can probably get on that
getting that
cipher
double
with
down
it.
was kinda crucial for her to get the momentum back.
Yeah. And we still have peepers. We could theoretically trump card to excitement if it guarantees the stuff. So I don't think that'd be worth it. She's probably not going to.
She went to the extra pressure in the end game. She does know even if she even tries excitement here. Is he gonna have either a two-person game or a three-person game depending on how the game goes too?
Oh, we shot the
she
chair!
shot the chair!
Oh, but we still get that though. We still get that rescue. And our coordinator is here to body block. And we have Tight Turner as well.
The item usage was completely useless though. He does such a good item and is completely going to waste. He was here getting shot instead of the hunter. She's trying to
Pick up
body
the
block his
rescue.
player though. Yeah, the rescue was done, but she did get DD too, which is kinda...
Oh, and unfortunately
Oh,
our
yeah.
lawyer does go down as well. And I don't think we'll be
they
able to
have
pop up
the second
that
rescue.
time. Oh, our coordinator doesn't have borrowed time.
Yeah, it's gonna be scary too when having to pop Cypher. They cannot farm her. And they don't really have any other type turner just to guarantee her to get in some distance to the pop she just get hit.
Yeah, we might just want to force the attack recovery when we rescue so our coordinator can have a greater chance of survival just in case. I mean, it is a Queen Bee. Body blocking as a Queen Bee can be kind of challenging. So that might be the play we're going
didn't
for
really
here.
see the flywheel from the coordinator, so she might not be aware that she doesn't have board time.
Yeah, that is true. Oh, okay, we miss our chip here.
Oh,
We
we
miss
miss
another
those
chip.
chips. She's missing these chips too, but it's fine as long as he does body block for this coordinator. Trying to send some chips, so they cannot pop here, of course. Just they're both in the same location. Just sending so many chips into here. She's getting this chips so fast at the full presence.
Yeah, she's getting so many chips because
They
there's
have
two
to pop
survivors
now.
there. And here we're just forced to pop because your coordinator doesn't have borrowed time and our Queen Bee has no intention
I'm
of
so because they
basically.
did split up. They actually did split up, so they to
Beautiful flywheel here from coordinator. Now, unfortunately, she
Here's,
just very shot.
and this is the good position why she didn't trace up to accept them earlier. Like here. She can get the extra pressure. And they're scared to get to the gates. Oh, never mind, they're not as scared. No, they're living as soon as they see TP.
I mean, our Queen Bee does have bees left at the chair, so if she can just rush down this this Gravekeeper, then we can always use our bees to get back to the chair. Yeah.
Oh, she's scared. That's the back door. And
Luckily, our
the
Optima had not got that far.
We just have Denighted, so let's see if she can find him. No, she's not aware. She's not aware. Let's see.
Oh, we see him. We see him.
Oh, she finds him. He finds him.
But we have no more
teleport.
teleport. We have no more teleport to work with, so yeah. Just as you said, this is most likely going to be a guaranteed one escape, and our Hunter previously did get a 4-kill elimination, so they're still in the lead if they get this one escape. It would have been nice if they'd gotten a tie. I think this Hunter did a really good job in not getting a tie. They managed to squeeze out a 3-kill. It's unfortunate that they couldn't 4-kill, but it was a 3-person endgame at the end of the day, so getting a 4-kill out of that would be really difficult, especially when you're a Queen Bee with limited endgame pressure. But really well played, nonetheless. That chair shooting was really unfortunate from our coordinator, but they did get the rescue, and that's what matters.
I mean, looking at the points, I mean, Team Hotness Express in the lead, of course, but Team B is not as behind as that. And also Team B playing Queen B is a little bit fitting. Yeah, it's a little bit fitting. Like, now that I'm looking at matters, it's a little bit fitting to see a Queen become Team B.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, that's really funny. Do you think they did it on
But
purpose?
of course, I think the main reason why she couldn't really get to any other results was because the lawyer did such a good kite, such a good early kite on, and the fact that Cody didn't have BT did put him in a rough position. Of course, he couldn't be with a tie just because of having the newer no BT character taking the last kite. I think coordinator body blocking for the lawyer was kind of risky. It was really risky having no BT and body blocking for the survivor that's almost down tier and likely not gonna be able to kite until Cyber's pranked because of so many chips, so many things, so many restarts the Queen Bee has available. I think it was kind of a bad idea. I'm not gonna lie, if I had to be very honest, I think it was a bad idea because the coordinator literally went down as soon as the lawyer went down too.
Yeah.
So it's not really the best of ideas to body block the lawyer. But they were trying to keep him alive, and it was a good try. It was a good try to get that first person in game. Although it was not possible because of the Cypher progress.
I mean, if they still had their gun, I do think the rebound potential for the lawyer would have been a bit greater.
Yes.
It was really unfortunate that they shot the chair there. But I mean, it does happen.
Yeah.
It does happen.
Also, the gun was not really use it to keep him kiting or keep him alive.
Yeah.
It was just to safe rescue, put a safer rescue. And it didn't really have that purpose because she did shoot the chair. It was not he did not serve the purpose that they wanted it to be. Like, it did not really do anything in that match, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's a strong item and unable to do anything to change the matchup will come. Yeah. It's not really the best.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate. But still, I mean, Team Hot Mess Express is still in the lead here. A
Exactly.
beautiful
Despite
kite
the
from the
mistake.
warrior,
Yeah, the
genuinely.
one mistake, it doesn't matter as long as you have the point lead anyway. As long as you get the one escape too, just get the point lead. It doesn't matter. The round goes for them, doesn't matter. We keep going. One mistake is one mistake. We don't really mind about it.
Yes. I still think Hot Mess Express is playing wonderfully, and yeah.
Exactly. That clerk was impressive. The clerk's mistake was
Clark was
impressive.
great. Oh my god, like their pressure during chase was amazing.
Exactly. Like
And
I usually enjoy these clips that don't really use the recordings only for the kiting, like to stop the server from kiting so much, but also use the recordings for the ciphers. It's really impressive to be able to do the double tight skiing.
yes, I
Yeah,
mean, the clerk didn't really need the recordings for the chase, so why would they be using it for the
exactly,
chase when they can use it for cipher pressure? That Gravekeeper cipher just being saddened on 50% for the entirety of that
exactly.
share was just, oh, I really felt for that Gravekeeper. He was just forced to stare at his cipher. It doesn't look like we have any substitutes here from any of the teams. And we're doing the map picking and banning phase, where it looks like B is banning Red Church and Hot Mess Express is picking Every Sleeping Town.
So we're
With
having Ever Sleeping Town for round two, I
Mhm.
see. This map
with
is really good for hunters and for survivors. Actually, a very balanced map in my opinion.
oh, and Hot Mess Express is playing Hunter first again. That's great.
Ooh, we're gonna see. Probably the Ivy is gonna get banned in this one. I'm not gonna lie. If they do know who they're facing, it might be the Ivy ban. Then we're gonna see something else.
Though, there's still a lot of strong meta characters that do really well on Every Sleeping Town. You have
Mm-hmm.
Goldman, you have
Exactly.
Quest, you
It does
have
depend on a new GS
here.
proficiency on those characters though.
Of
And the
course.
comfort you have to play them.
Hmm.
Like
But
I'm
yeah,
always on the opinion that if you have a comfort non-meta pick in these community tournaments, usually go them. Like for example with the clerk, you have
yeah,
like an off meta pick that you're really confident them and like you really like your main. Usually go them, you prioritize them instead of the meta. But you're really good at the meta too. Like if you're a meta, I usually say the meta freaks, like usually the people that keep up with the meta every time.
yeah.
Usually, yeah, you do pick up your meta character.
I think picking your off meta one trick main first and then picking meta
Hmm.
in the second round and third round is really
Yes,
good. As long as you
yes,
have
I do
more than
agree.
one meta character in your roster, it's really advantageous. Like if you have a
Hmm.
really good Goatman and a really strong opera singer, they can only ban one of them. And then you have basically a guaranteed
Exactly.
4K with your niche one trick character in round one and a guaranteed 4K with your strong meta character in round two. So it's definitely a strategy here picking Clerk in round one.
Exactly, just going off meta, having it global ban too.
Mhm.
Like Clerk is off is global ban. Like the meta characters are still available. You can still do anything else with them. The characters that give you results. So it's
Yes.
just it's a win-win for the position for the hunter.
Mhm. It does look like we have the global bans here, with Doctor, Gravekeeper, and Matador being global. Mechanic was picked last, so I think Mechanic will be open for round two as well for Team B, which is nice. And yeah, it's Hot Mess Express's Hunter New Gen once again against B Survivors. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I'm curious who they're gonna play here on Everything
Let's
Town.
see. I mean, the first guy was really good, so I do agree that they have good kiting potential. I don't think the first guy's gonna go bad. Let's see if it's gonna be another like map pressure hunter that they cannot really deal with without support or anything like that. Or is it gonna be an easy fast chase hunter that can usually kite well or just cypherish things out?
Yes. Oh, we are just seeing that Spirit Priestess ban again. Probably just the bands they enjoy doing. I mean, Priestess is really annoying on Chinatown here. Oh, and we're banning Quest.
Oh, the Qs. I mean, out with a different map pressure hunter. We don't want to face a
Yes.
Qs with a map pressure. I mean, he's one of the best characters in this map right now. I think, I mean, you have seen a bunch of Qs matches before, right? You have seen the Cypher pressure can do in this map, and Cypher layout is really important too, and how people can get Cypher locked.
Yeah, he's really annoying on Ever Sleeping Town. But that does
Yes.
leave Ivy open in case Nija wants to play that. Oh, and we're being police officer, picking the mechanic and archer here. So they're lacking a solid rescuer. They have Gravekeeper on global bend, so if they want one of the strong tree rescuers, they probably need to pick Merc right about now.
Either
But
Micro or Scapologist, both of them are pretty
yes,
available right now. they're viable. I mean, Escapade has been on the rise. I agree. He's one of the good rescuers right now.
Oh, I'm freaking Puppeteer. I mean, Puppeteer is a
He's a
solid
rescuer,
rescue.
maybe. No, he's like a sub rescuer. He's not like a main rescuer.
Yeah,
He's like
I
a sub
know.
rescuer.
But they might just not be proficient enough, in their opinion anyway, at mercenary or escapologist, so they just want to use Puppeteer as their main rescue. It's a bit unconventional, but
it's kind of risky. Like for example, imagine it's gonna be like a chip hunter or something like that. He might struggle. Or a gamekeeper who can do a certain trick. I don't know if I've ever seen that trick where he puts up the trap, he hooks the puppeteer and puts the puppeteer there and lures. I have seen that and I have faced that before and I have experienced it firsthand.
Oh no, I hate gamekeeper traps. I've been hooked into a trap before. It's so horrible.
So many.
You're freaking psychologist. So
you're
it
not
does
going
look
any
like
rescuer.
So it does look like Puppeteer is going to be a main rescue. I think you should notice that. Oh wait, they haven't picked the rescuer yet. Let me just ban Knight as well for my last ban here, which only left Escapologist and Mercenary as available rescuers here. So I mean, Puppeteer is their main rescue, unless you want to do something crazy like Tide Psychologist. I have seen Tide Psychologist, but I don't think it's very common.
Yeah. I don't think it's the best thing ever. I mean, if you don't bring BT with her, like if you bring a no BT psychologist with Tide and something else for her to guide with, but it's kind of risky. It's kind of risky. She does get counter, for example, you know, Breaking Wheel, who's good in this map. Like I don't think this hunter plays Breaking Wheel, but imagine a hunter play Breaking Wheel.
Oh, Breaking Wheel into this comp, that would be incredibly annoying with both countering
this
Puppeteer
is
and Psychologist.
Really weak.
Oh. And Mechanics Kite is not that good into Breaking Wheel either, so
Exactly.
it would have been a good pick, definitely. I don't know if this hunter does have
exactly.
in the roster, but it is risky.
They might not be fearing that. But with this team comp looking at it, it's really weak into him. Crazy, quite weak. Indeed.
How do you think this team comp would do into a potential Shadow?
I think IV's is good in here. Actually, IV's not as bad. I mean, for example, Archer is really tricky. She can be played, of course, but you cannot really guarantee 100 shots with her. Like, you cannot really get the 100 acceleration. But getting some acceleration on Ivy while she's controlling the Guillotine and such, it might be doable.
Yeah.
Your matchup is just really 50-50. And also Puppeteer can get countered by full presence Ivy. Because sometimes you cannot use the Lewis on time when she's full presencing you, or sometimes you just you have a lot of corrosion on you, and even if you don't use Lewis as speed boost, later on you get more corrosion, and you get you have to use another Lewis. It's not there.
And you also have the risk of presence feeding, which you really don't want to do. Exactly. Oh, we're picking Geisha.
Geisha? Okay.
I don't really understand Geisha into this comp. I mean,
yeah,
it can work, but Geisha struggles both into Puppeteer and into Archer. Archer just fully negating her dash ability.
Exactly. She's gonna get some acceleration on, and she cannot dash properly. She's gonna get sub mid dash.
Yeah, which is incredibly annoying. I mean, I'm a Geisha main. Low key, I'm a Geisha one trick, and I don't think I'd play Geisha into this. Genuinely, I'd probably pick something more like stun resist, something with a better ability into an Archer. I hate Archer though as a Geisha main. She's incredibly annoying. I generally ban her. I think it's really brave of you, genuinely, to play Archer. No, not to play Archer, but to play Geisha. But
I mean, yeah, I agree. Like, I mean, Archer is one of the counters for Geisha. I mean, both Geisha and Upper Singer have the same mechanic, which they zoom. They are fast, and then Archer can just put laceration on you, and you stop zooming. You have to stop and get stunned. It counters your gameplay. It just counters your gameplay, your whole gameplay.
Yeah, but I mean, we were probably going to be chasing our mechanic first here, and as you can see, we have a Tide Turner Psychologist, Tide Turner Broken Windows. I think we were talking about that previously, the concept of Tide Turner Psychologist. We have full Tide mechanic as well.
I was wishing she would be like having a Sui build. She can Tide Turner and Sui builds.
That's what she does.
And also, if we tied into this, like for example, for Geisha, it's okay. Like she's a single hit counter, she doesn't bother. You can be the rescuer in here.
Yes. I mean, we're probably gonna chase the mechanic here just so we don't get Cypher rushed. And she does a full kite, so she has pretty good kiting potential into a Geisha. Chasing corner house can be a bit annoying as well, but I'm just really worried about the Archer support, genuinely.
Yes, I agree. And also, we saw this mechanic kiting before too, and she was doing a great job. She was doing an amazing job. And we saw she was a bot body blocking mechanic, so likely gonna be the same thing.
Yes. We love some bot body blocks into Geisha. main issue with Geisha is that you can very easily bait out bots with her
Mm-hmm.
by just holding your
Yeah, with
butterfly, and you can't use it to
exactly,
block areas either because Geisha can just dash past obstacles. So you need
exactly.
to fully
Mm-hmm.
react to the hunter's swing if you want to body block properly against the Geisha, which can be a bit tricky. But Geisha doesn't have
Mm-hmm.
that fast of a swing, so it's definitely possible, especially if you have good ping. But I'm curious to see if they're going to be able to do it. And our geisha obviously spawns really close to our mechanic here, who's probably headed straight for corner house. But it depends on how she wants to play it. Oh, and we're using that skin. It's so nice. I love Bloodfan.
Yeah, I mean you're the geisha main here, so you probably have more aware of these skins.
Oh, and we have Blink as well. And we're just dropping bot instantly. Yeah, I don't think we want to risk doing bot body blocks against Geisha. And oh, we didn't see the bot, but then we heard the pallet drop and we decided to go for
You're
it.
just
That's
stacking the
funny.
bots for a distance. I mean, I would say here in
Yeah.
corner house it was the worst at kiting geisha. But maybe just it's just rotating to Cypher locked. Not really bad for her.
Yeah, I
She's the
mean,
one
Cabin
coding this
just
here. Yeah,
Cabin does quite okay into Geisha. You have a lot of pallets to work with, which is really nice.
exactly.
I do think Mugen's build was something with Mukbang. I think they were going to eat a lot of pallets, or at least they're prepared to
They have
if they're
standard
playing Geisha
victory.
here. Oh yeah, and unfortunately we do mess up our body block here. But that's okay. We're seeing Archer support here already. Now our Geisha is fully unable to dash, which is, what's incredibly annoying with Archer, because if she does go for a dash here, she would just be stunned and her dash would die, which is horrible. Mechanic has used both her bots though, and she does have a flywheel to work with. Basement is not at corner house, and we're just back at corner house, which is where we started. Beautiful flywheel here from Mechanic, but that should be her
Then we
dash.
see a flywheel. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But that is 3 ciphers though. 3 ciphers, no Trey. Our Geisha has Blink to work with. We still have 2 tides on the team. Puppeteer is unable to pop a cipher. It's left on 81%. And it looks like our psychologist is moving towards a
No,
new
it's a place
cipher
here.
here while the
Yeah.
puppet is going in for the
Mm-hmm.
rescue.
Yes, exactly. It's important to come in early, so I do agree on leaving your cipher early on, and you don't need to pop it. Oh, not using the
Ooh.
Lewis here, because was not able to react to it. And running to the geisha too is kind of risky. Risky that double down. And
Definitely,
just
but that's
yeah.
Blink forced out. That's really nice.
Okay.
Our
That's very
mechanic
risky.
is still dying kind of close to the puppeteer cipher, but we're not trying to pressure it, which is nice. Just dashing back to the pre-existing butterfly, so we're not wasting any new butterflies trying to catch up with this dying on-tide mechanic. I do think our psychologist is going to go for that next rescue while our puppeteer pops the cipher. It's on 98%, 99. Okay, he gets a pop. That's great.
Oh, he does pop it on time, and I think the psychologist should be rotating in here. She's not rotating in here though.
Oh,
Are
maybe
they selling the
going for a
mechanic?
sell. I mean, she
I
doesn't
think it
have any
might
more
be.
items.
Yeah.
We did get Blink forced out, and she does have triple snooze, so selling is okay. We
She's
could have
probably
also tried to
fine, yeah.
support her for person 9
No,
but she
was
used
the
full
puppeteer
kite.
coming? Like the geisha does see the puppeteer over there, so he will take the kite immediately ASAP. I don't know what the crouching is doing really.
Does he want to go
But
for the rescue? Are we? No, we are not going for the rescue. I guess he just wants to take the kite. He's confident that he can kite out 30% of ciphers, which makes sense. I mean, our geisha
I mean,
is
yeah,
fully
it's a good
committed
here.
here.
Yeah, it's a good
Great.
here with oh,
Okay.
nice.
We messed up our Undaunted a bit, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
fine.
actually.
I mean, our geisha
It's a
does have a
visible advantage
dash,
as well as a
so
pop-up.
it will be really unfortunate if he goes down before the cipher is primed. Yeah, and the cipher is on. It's 7% off being primed, and we're sending our psychologist in for that
Setting up
rescue.
psychologist is risky. Setting up psychologist specifically because of the move over time. Maybe she gets stereo shock or something like the previous
Oh my
matchup with the
god.
Master got stereo shocked.
Or if she gets dropped on it and stuffed, that'd be horrible. Okay, we're
Her
just going for
psychology
the
with 3
basic
hits
kit
though.
here.
Yeah. Her psycho with 3 hits, it's kind
And
of impossible to get stuff like that.
okay, we're popping the cipher here? Yes? I do think that as a puppeteer, you can just use your Lewis and then call for a pop because you're able to take the detention hit. Because now the puppet
Yes.
will be half health and unable to do anything with
Doesn't really
detention.
matter as much
But
though because she's
yeah,
switching
it's fine.
charges to psychologist. Yeah. She
Our
does have
archery,
her little meal though to try and aid her to kite. She's just
I mean,
committing to the psychologist right now.
oh, this is looking like a tie.
Yeah, it's a really tight position, I'm
Uh,
not gonna lie. I don't
I mean,
think
Geisha's
unless you can make a run for the
better.
dungeon, but there's no flywheel or anything. Oh, the
Ooh,
pallet
the pallet's
stun!
done. Oh no. I mean, our
The
puppet
gauge
is on.
experience.
Wait. Do you think she manages to use the power of friendship here? No, no, she is not. Our
No.
archer did leave the gate momentarily here, but obviously we don't have trait yet. Where
I'll
are
be
we
very honest.
chilling?
The little Emil against Geisha is not the best thing ever. Like I
No,
have
it's
been playing
really
Cycles right now
not.
on my A batch slash S batch journey, and she's not the best against Geisha with Emil. Like you usually get dashed on and you get hit. Doesn't really
Yeah,
matter. You
I
have to
mean
have
it's
a very precise timing, like when Geisha doesn't have her
mhm,
dash, but she still
yeah,
can catch up because you have to be out in the open for her to be able to dash properly.
yeah.
As a
It
psychologist against a Geisha, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and she can't cancel the dash while she's using her ability too, right?
Exactly.
So
Yeah,
if
she
you
cannot.
use
She
it
cannot.
while the dash is up, you're just gonna get a guaranteed hit. It's like a Mil's hook
Exactly.
in that sense. You need to
You
use it
generally just
after she's used her dash.
yeah, exactly. And even if after she uses dash, because you have to be out in the open, dash can come up before you even can get on the pallet. It's a really risky play. It's kind of a hard matchup. It's not the best ever, but at least you have 3 hits. So even if you're like taking kites, and it actually doesn't really matter at all. Like what we saw, like at least you have 3 hits. Like if you take first kites, it's still risky for Geisha to go after you because you can get cipher rushed.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I'm glad we got to see some geisha gameplay. It was definitely a bit risky into this comp, but a tie is still good. I mean, if their survivors now are able to get a tie or a tree escape, they'll still be in the lead. It'd be a bit unfortunate if they get 4 kills here, obviously, or 3 kills, but um, if they can get a tie, playing for a tie here would
Mhm.
be the safest option, definitely. And maybe if we can ban one of this Hunter's mains, it would be a bit challenging for them to play. I looked, and this
Yes,
team only has one hunter, so if they're forced into playing one of their mains, while the other
it's
one
gonna
is
be really
banned, you can
bad.
just counter
Yes.
comp it. But I don't know about this hunter's character pool. They might have a really strong character pool. I have not seen any of their badges. I mean, they did reach peak tier with 100 stars, so they're probably a really good hunter player with a lot of hunters up their sleeve.
You
But
kind of need it, yes. You kind of need it just to
yeah,
accommodate to every counter comp and such.
yeah. I mean, being the only hunter on a team is really risky, and I think this person is really brave
It's a lot
for
of
doing
pressure.
that. Yes, it is a lot of
Mhm.
pressure. You need to have a really good character pool. Oh, and we're starting already in the band selection phase
Ooh, it's
here.
kind of fast.
Epic.
We're going really
Yes,
fast.
yes, round two, second half, right? And
Yep.
we're with Hot Mess Express's Survivors versus Beast Hunter again.
Yes.
Insincere Antiquarian ban. Olgen is not allowed to play their Antiquarian. Oh, that's horrible. I would have loved to see some of their Antiquarian gameplay.
I mean, if
Uh,
you know one of the players that is really good in critic where and you kind of went to target, then their defense are low in this tournament, so you go for it. You just go for it every time.
yeah. Oh, we're running Hula Blue. Okay.
Are they aware that hunters are good at Hula Baloo or just don't like facing him?
I mean, there's a lot of different hunters they can play here. Then we have Goatman open, we have Ivy open, we have Opera Singer open, we have QS open, all of which perform
Peddler
really well on
too.
every single round. Oh yeah, Peddler is incredibly annoying. I mean, their survivors did get a tie, so they're probably going to want to play a bit aggressively here, trying to get a 3 kills or
Exactly.
more to
Or
make up for
4K, yes,
the
to just get the
Jorge,
round win and
obviously. Who
also get the
who
points
doesn't want a
back
4
too.
kill?
Hmm.
Who does not want a 4 kill? 4 kills are great. But yeah, I mean, they can definitely play for a round win here because their survivors did really well. So I'm curious which hunter they're going
Me
to play.
too.
Oh, you're running
Okay, we're picking this
Lanternus
here
as
Knight.
well.
Knight's gonna be the rescuer, I imagine, for the
Mm-hmm.
steam comp. And also banning Lanternus, of course, like her support is really annoying. I mean, when she
Mm-hmm.
supported survivors kiting with the flywheel when they can flywheel the
Oh, we're
ability,
picking
or they
entomologist.
just opening faster the gates too. I don't know if I've ever seen the open gates. It's so much faster with Lanternus.
No,
It's
it
like almost as
is.
fast with a hope letter from Postman too.
Yeah,
It's
her gate and cipher rush is actually insane, and she's also really good at denying
yes,
information to the hunter with cipher layouts. So
exactly.
it's just great. I completely understand banning her. And we're seeing an entomologist pick. I mean, I do think this hunter does have an axe boy, so picking
Or
entomologist does make
clone.
sense as you know. I mean, I
Yes,
feel if you're expecting a cloud, you would probably not pick knight, as that is very risky into a
yes,
cloud.
it's true.
But entomologist is more countering Ripper and Axe Boy, so if this hunter has any of those,
Can
that
imagine.
makes sense. We're seeing a Gardener pick as well. Gardener can run Tide Turner, entomologist, all of these survivors can run Tide Turner in addition to Knights. So I'm curious who they'll be giving their Tide Turner to. And
It's
meteorologist
still
is
be the
just
Knights and
good.
the Garner. If they go with double tie, it's gonna be Garner and Knight. I mean, Garner is really good tie
Yes.
turner right now. She can guarantee rescues against pretty much every hunter who just by getting a bubble
Yes.
on.
Yes.
And after her buffs too, the chips did not really pop the bubble. That's like the main reason why I have been playing tie turner with Garner. Like I have keep seeing it. I just keep seeing it every time.
Yeah, it's really nice that you got her adjustment, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
You still have abilities like Breaking Wheel Snap and the Wax Artist Hot Wax that goes through the bubble, which is really annoying as a Gardener
Yes,
player. But her bubble being able to take chips just like Garden, not just like Gravekeeper's Treble is really nice because she's actually viable as a rescuer. And
no, yeah,
you don't really want to chase a Gardener first because she is a 3-hit survivor at the start of the game, so putting her with Tide
exactly.
Turner is definitely smart.
The
Oh,
only
Ultra
thing
with
that
that
can
DNI
happen is
Flawless build. What a great name.
like the only thing can happen is like you chase someone else for presents or something like that, and then you warp towards the gardener, or just waste time,
Yeah.
someone else's time, or resources, and warp towards the gardener when the bubble is already popped. That's something I've
Yeah.
seen before. Like, for
I've done
example,
that
as a harvest and
before.
such. Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're picking X Boy.
That's
But please
why.
continue with what you were saying with the whipping out the gardener.
No. I was just mentioning that there's like multiple situations where they just warp towards the
Yeah.
gardener. For example, QS just waits for her bubble to pop, and when she's like
Yeah.
pushing different ciphers and just going back and forth and switching from targets. I mean, just it's a thing that
Yeah.
happens. Just you wait out that bubble.
Yeah. And
Mm-hmm.
how do you think Axboy does into this comp? I feel Entomologist is a really good. She
Yes,
does hard counter Axboy.
100%.
But for our other survivors, how do you think they're gonna do into Axboy? Gardener, Knight, and
I think
Meteorologist.
the knight might be in danger. The knight might be the one that's in danger.
Mhm.
They have to spawn him not in the middle, but like somewhere safe where he might not get chased as a mind game against the hunter. Because looking at this knight, he might be the one getting chased.
Oh, we have 4 Tide Turners. We have Borrowed Time Tide Turner on Knight, Broken Windows Tide Turner on Ento, Borrowed Time Tide Turner on Meteorologist, and Broken Windows Tide Turner on Gardener. Yeah. Oh my god.
The
That's
tide Nidrix
interesting.
and the double tide BTs. That's
Oh my
interesting.
god. We're Tide maxing, guys.
Are they scared to rescue against an axe boy? Like, do they have experience against this axe boy and they know it's a really good camper?
I don't
And
know.
axe boy did spawn near middle. Oh, he might be after the night. It might be after the night. They
Oh
really
my
spawned the night
god.
somewhere safe,
Our
so
Knight is in
he's in danger.
danger. I feel we gotta maybe put our entomologist in middle because she is really good into
Yes,
Axeboy.
I
So an
agree.
Axeboy would obviously not want to chase an entomologist first. Where this Axeboy spawns is going to be on the left, right outside of these 2 buildings. That's basically the guaranteed spawn every single time you spawn here. And Knight will probably be towards Geisha House or in the middle alleyway here. But the Axeboy is going to pretty quickly be able to go after him if he wants
Yes.
to. So, as you said, just putting him in middle is really risky unless this knight just really wants to take chase. I mean, they're borrow term head turner. They do not have anything to work with other
Kiting
than the
build,
helmet.
yes. Like, you will
Yeah.
be tied Nidric on him instead of the entomology, for example, if you will want
Yeah.
to make him kite.
Exactly. Oh my god. I mean, good luck to the knight. I'm sure they'll be able to do well, but still, this spawn is really risky for them.
Let's see what he can do. It might be risky, but let's see what he can do. Maybe he can get those predictions on. He'll win the
Yes.
50-50 and completely rule against this X-Boy, or, I mean, sometimes you cannot really do much if your abilities are not enough.
It will beat the Axeboy and Rock Paper Scissors, aka the Night Helmet predictions. And yeah. Okay, I'm curious to see how this is going to go.
It is been noted this Hunter either needs a 3k or 4k just to get the round win to match up to the other team's round 1 achievements. And good luck!
Yeah. We are running detention from quite blink here from our Axeboy. Headed straight for that knight who is instantly rotating. Really good job. We don't want to be caught off guard here. He is headed towards Captain at the moment. Just
Look at
getting
the rotation. Actually does know the rotation though. He's pretty rare. And now he sees the stretch mark, so he's gonna catch up to the knight pretty fast.
Oh, and he still has his hunt speed bonus as well. He's moving really quickly.
Exactly.
Hunter's
Look at
instinct
this
here,
flame
and
through. He
oh,
does
we
dodge
missed the
the flame really
flame.
well, and he might be
But
hit here. He's attack predicting.
attack prediction.
The flame's
Just
already
waiting it
included.
out.
There's no peepers too to try and only one attack prediction, not the second prediction being done.
No stalemate.
Oh,
Oh,
what?
that's Knight's death. Oh no, that's
Knight's
so
down with an
unfortunate.
instant flame to hit. I think using a second prediction was smarter here.
I don't know. I was saving a second prediction, honestly. Maybe he's not that familiar with playing Knight. That
Exactly, like
might
he
be
really took
it.
predictions.
Yeah.
That's
I really
unfortunate.
expected him to do an attack stalemate prediction here, but we are
Exactly.
seeing our meteorologist moving in for this rescue entomologist, which will start a new cipher.
Everyone has died, so anyone can come to rescue. I think it's
Yeah.
more be safer, but they want to send a meteorologist instead.
I mean, he just hits, so this should be the guaranteed
Yeah, it
rescue.
should be fine.
There's no flames near the chair here, and they're doing the little free run Himmel
Everyone
situation
he like
here.
you.
It's really cute, and oh,
I'm getting this flame speed boost to hit on
we get that
midnight.
attack prediction, and this time we are stalemate predicting. Okay, good job, Nai. You used your two predictions here, but we still have a flame though. Yeah, that's going to be nice instead. Really good flamer. Axeman we're cheering back at the same chair.
Using a restful move just to get faster in the tier 2. Very good optimization from this axe boy.
Gardner has popped her cipher, but the other ciphers are kind of unhealthy. We have one at 50, one at 30, and one at 50 again. The cipher that the knight is shared on is the one at 50%, so they'll not be able to put it yet. And I think
is
our
very spread
Gardner
out.
is distracting, while our entomologist is actually going for this backdoor rescue, which
Backdoor, yes.
I don't
It's
think
because
our
the cipher pocket is very distributed across the ciphers, so they might be okay. That
Ooh.
that chart is that kind of countering the predictions. Didn't really do anything to counter
Oh my
the
god, and he
predictions, but
gets stunned
she
by
keeps
the
questioning the
he
next
gets stunned
boy.
by the
That's so
prediction. That
funny.
entomologist got him so much distance. Oh my god.
There's a
Oh,
ward, but the rest of woes should be enough to catch up this night. He has no
oh, we
item
see the
use. He definitely
knight.
needs a meteor to get away from him.
Yeah, we see the scratch marks here, and he has a flame on him as well. We dodged the flame though, but he has flame to work with, and oh,
Blink TS.
wait, blink
Vault
predictor.
back and deal with it.
He vaulted back, but the axe boy wasn't blinking to that side of the palace. He blinked to the other side of the palace, so he effectively vaulted back into the hunter. Oh, that was really unfortunate.
Yeah, unfortunately, it is not the best idea of him tonight. He might have been panicking. I mean, sometimes you don't really,
Mhm.
you don't really expect to hit the first guy like that. You think your reputation is enough, but then you get flamed and you get hit by the axe boy from like, a really awkward spawn, and you cannot really do anything else more in the match. Like you're just really stressful and frustrated that you got such a fast down in you.
Mhm. I mean, now he's
So
tracing
he's not placing the
the
balls in the corner
entomologist.
house.
Her bees are on cooldown though, so she is at the risk of getting flamed here. And basement is corner house as well. Oh no, this is
Which
oh no,
goes to
she
the
fell into
basement.
the basement. Oh no. Oh, that's
Mission have been
horrible.
looking behind way too much. Pretty good down there.
Oh, luckily our gardener still has tide turner.
The 4 times are coming in handy.
The four tide strategy is actually working out. Our gardener can safely go for this rescue. She
He
is
does
running
really
away
not get
though.
found early on. It's okay he found. Okay, Dexboy does not know where she's coming from. Never mind, he does. He is aware. He's aware. She's just decoding actually.
Are
Probably
we
good for the rest.
selling this entomologist?
I think going for the selling is risky, but going for one out doesn't really mean that you have a great point loss. So the team don't get a tie.
That's a good flame dog. Yeah, I think you're right. Selling is kind of a risky play here. I
The
mean,
ciphers are mating and they're selling. They might not be able to pop the ciphers before this garden goes down.
yeah, they're probably not going to be able to ciphers. I really thought this gardener would be going for that rescue, but
Yes.
I
They're just not
mean,
open to rescuing.
can
They're
just
scared.
we can just slug out this gardener, and this is looking like a 4 kill.
He's a market position, which is like the worst position for the survivors. They're handily got a tie. And she did get flamed! And she goes down the same way as the
no.
knights! Freeman meets the same fate as Hino.
My god, wait, that's so funny. And
They're meeting the
they're
same
both
fate.
dead. And that's the 4
These
kill.
sims
Oh
are
my
crazy
god.
though. The sims are going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It needs to be shown that this X-Boy is really a main. He's an X-Boy main.
This Axby did amazing. Managing to
Yeah.
4 kill into an entomologist is wonderful. I do think they should have definitely just tried to keep that knight a bit more safe. He doesn't really have a lot to work with into an
Exactly.
Axboy.
I
Oh, are we
actually
gonna
do not
get
know. Oh, she
oh,
cancels
the
her
cancel attack
recovery.
recovery. Oh no, and that's going to be the 4 kill here for Axboy. We wanted to get the tram, but we canceled attack recovery instead.
Instead, yeah, it's like it's really risky to go for that too. I mean, Shrim's right there, you kind of want to, but he's swinging at the same time as you're deploying the wind. It's unfortunate though. They tried, but I think spawning the knight in a better place, like spawning him in Milligan as against an axe boy, you know he's an axe boy. Like you already know the hunter when he's spawning. Might have been better to spawn him somewhere else, like some corner house or something like that, where the axe boy has elevation and such, where he has to actually it doesn't have the same speed boost like up there. There's like elevation and such, like theories to counter the flames too, where they spawn and such. Have been better. Like in middle,
Yeah.
so many flames spawning over there.
Mhm.
It's so easy to play the trees over there too. For this flame spawn right next to you, it's risky. It's just so risky to put spawning over there. Like
Yeah,
knowing you
I
will
mean
take the fight too.
they knew the hunter was, so they
Exactly.
should have just put the entomologist in middle, genuinely. But this
I
does even
agree.
out their scores, right? Because the previous round was a round one was a tie and a 4 kill, but in
Oh, it
favor.
actually puts
No, wasn't
Team
it a
B in
one
the lead.
escape? Was it a one escape? I think it was a one
It wasn't
escape,
one
right?
escape. Yes, it wasn't one
Oh
escape.
my
From
god,
Team
wait. So
Press.
Team B is currently in the lead in terms of points, but they are
Exactly.
even in terms of rounds. So
Exactly.
whoever wins this next round is going to win. And
Mm-hmm.
if it is a tie, then Team B is going to win.
Exactly. That's exactly
So
what's gonna happen.
uh Team Hot Mess Express needs to get this round win for round three, or B is automatically winning in terms of points. That's really scary. I
That's
mean,
rather, yeah, you don't want to be this position. I think they should have thought the better rotation or a better spawn location for the survivors. I think that was the main
mhm.
issue. Not even I mean, the geisha went to, it was a geisha into a really rough team comp too. Not really the best team comp for a geisha. Like you were mentioning, I mean, you were the geisha main, so look at the team comp, you cannot really get better results in a tie.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's just really iffy. And Mechanic is a really strong character as well. She's 4 hits. You're a geisha. You're most likely going to get Tree Cipher Kite unless you manage to bait out bots properly. But even then, the Tree Cipher Kite is really, really likely. And
Mm-hmm.
we had a puppeteer, we had an archer. None of them were really viable chase targets for a geisha anyway. And if you'd wanted to get out 2 bots and then switch targets, your next down would have taken ages as well. So it was just really iffy to play geisha into that, in my opinion. And then the
I
response, as you
agree.
said, into that axe play was really, it was really scary. But that axe play was also incredibly good,
The
honestly.
flames were so accurate.
Yeah,
It's
they
telling
were
me what
so
I
on
hate about
point.
exploit players. Like when they're really good at the flames, I can't do anything. I get so frustrated because I can't do anything against the flames. I just cannot do anything. Because I just don't bring file personally. I only bring file when it comes to harassment and such, like when I play a decoder, or when I play a rescue I have to play with Tide Turner too. I cannot really does the flames without having like an item, a strong item to body block them for me.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
It's really frustrating, but really, really good
Mm.
exploit. Really, really good performance from the
No,
exploit.
I hate getting good axe boys in rank. I literally just explode against him, especially when their flames are good. Because like, what do you even do in that situation? And I feel like the his camp as well can be really annoying to go against when you can't. When you have a flame around you, like if you do not have a tree nearby that you could break, and you just walk up to the chair, and then suddenly you have 3 purple flames, and it's like,
Exactly.
oh wow, I'm so grateful for my 3 purple flames, axe boy. Just kill me already. I can't dodge this, and it's
I cannot do the
absolutely
rescue.
horrible.
It's impossible to achieve it. It's like, what am I supposed to do now? It's like a
Oh
lost
yeah.
situation already. I mean,
Oh my god.
it's really impressive. Like just an exploit getting a 4K in a tournament. So you don't see it every day.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, this expo is great though, and we have no substitutes once again from
No
Hot Mess
subs.
Express. I wonder if B is gonna have any. I'm just reading this
I
chat.
mean, they only have one hunter, so I imagine it's gonna be if they have a sub, it's gonna be for survivors. No.
Hmm. Or
Hmm.
maybe they want you to play Hunter for them. Can I go?
I
Maybe
am
they're
not a
gonna be
hunter
like,
main. I am not a
"Oh, you
hunter
can
main.
be for this tournament. I believe you got this. You can use that new gen level clerk and beat everyone up." Oh, it looks like we have no substitutes here from B as well. And we're just continuing with the same roster, and Hot Mess Express is going to be banning a map now with B having the map select.
Let's see. What do you think is gonna be played? Do you think it's gonna be a map favoring survivors, mapping favoring the hunters?
I mean, I think it's going to be really difficult for them if their hunter does not get a 4K.
Yes, it
Because
might be just a map that favors both sides or so hunters more.
yeah, so I think they would want a hunter-sided map like Moonlit, but they are not the one doing the map select here. I'm curious what B is gonna do though. If B can put on a strong performance from their survivors, then it's gonna be kind of difficult for
Yes,
Hot Mess Express to match up because the thing is B needs a tie or B needs
yes.
the round
They
win,
only need a tie
obviously.
with survivors. Like they only need a tie with the survivors if they expect the hunter do not get anything less than a tie.
Yes. So
That's
it
that's
depends.
it.
I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I'm curious what map they'll pick. If their hunter gets a 4 kill, a B's hunter, then they win. It's guaranteed. So B can pick a hunter sided map, get a 4 kill, and is GG's. Almost Express can't do anything because even if they match it up with a 4 kill, that's a
Mm-hmm.
round tie and they win based on points. So
Exactly.
I feel we're gonna be seeing something like Moonlit here, just for that bit
I do
of
agree.
hunter advantage here. But it obviously depends on their hunter's pool. Maybe their character pool does not do extremely well on Moonlit, which is, I mean, that's not super common. Moonlit is a great map for a lot of hunters, but yeah, I'm just curious to see how they're gonna play this and which map they want.
I mean, it's rather surprising that when Chinatown round one, you don't see every time because it's such
Hmm.
a good map for round three. I usually see it in round three for the
Yeah.
most. Like it's a good map for hunters. Like imagine your hunters in a point, like you are in a point loss. Usually
Hmm.
betting your hunter getting a good result with there with enough meta hunter and such. Like if you resolve meta hunters a lot in there, the this is out of question. Like you cannot really pick it anymore. It's different. It's different. It's a different position now.
Yeah. Oh, they're taking their sweet time in selecting this map. Oh, they're
I mean,
probably
they
discussing it. They're
discuss it.
going through what
They
we're
have
going through
discussed it.
right now
Yeah.
too.
I mean, they're in the
Uh,
point lead. They have to discuss a map that literally just keeps them in the point lead. They cannot really lose this round. Like if they lose, I mean, it goes for Team Hotness Express. And if they actually get the tie, I mean, if they achieve the tie, like they probably wanted a map where they can tie with the survivors and the hunter. Like they want to assure it. So it's important to discuss it. It's really important too.
yes, definitely. Sorry, one sec. Yeah, they're taking their time, but it's fine.
I mean,
Oh,
in the meantime, let's just yap with each other.
yes.
Um, I mean,
Ugh.
Dentist in this tournament. What has been your experience with Dentist? Like facing him,
With
playing
dentist?
him.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I haven't played dentist at all, but I absolutely detest playing against him. I don't know if it's a skill issue or a ping issue or a mix of both, but whenever I'm trying to rescue against dentist, I cannot run into him to force attack recovery for the life of me.
Oh,
Because
me
he's just
too.
so much faster than me, and I play on yellow ping. My ping is like
Yeah, you do too.
110 to
Hmm.
130 every single time. Yeah, we EU players stick together, guys.
Yes, we
And
both of these players.
I just can't force attack recovery, and I always fail the
Yes,
rescue. And then I get yo-yo spammed, and then I just cry because it's like, I don't know how to play against the Center. Please ban him, guys. The kite is not that bad, but I think that's
yes,
because I don't really play against a really good dentists and they're
yes.
not the
I
best
agree.
at aiming their chips. But just can we stop making hunters with no attack recovery, please, IDV? And why
Yeah,
do his chips
I
have the
agree.
tension? It's so stupid.
Nowadays,
Oh
like
my
I feel like
god.
every hunter that release has like some way to catch up to survivors, has like some way to have no attack recovery against the survivors too. Like Queen
Yeah.
Bee has chips, Dentist has chips, Hobal has no attack recovery. Actually, Goatman has attack recovery and he's pretty counterable. Like I think Goatman like is by far the most takes like a lot of skill to play. He takes a lot of skill like to counter too like the survivors. Like you need to actually know how what you're doing when you're
Hmm.
kiting him. But he's actually just very easy to understand. Like he's very easy to understand. Like, it's like no niche things. Like he's like nothing niche about him. Like you can get of course you need to know where you get black cage where you cannot go through the cage anymore because it's like inside the building. Like those places like where black cage and like you need to know those things and like you need to know there's certain things that can avoid you from vaulting a single pallet because of the cage placement or and you have seen it before. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure
Mhm.
I've ever seen it before
Yeah.
like double cage situations too. Like there's barely anything that's like crazy that you're not expecting, or like no attack recovery thing that can come like a surprise to you too. But the person like Kulabalu, I don't know, Dentist, Queen Bee, they have like something that's like no attack recovery. Comes like all of a sudden, you cannot do anything to counter it.
It's so stupid. Oh, it does look like B here has decided for a map finally, and it's actually Leo's memory. Oh, maybe a bit of a comfort map. I don't see Leo's pick that often. I don't. Me personally, I hate Leo's memory. For when I'm Hunter and when I'm Survivor, I think it's a horrible map, and the cipher layout is really annoying. I
Yeah, I
detest
agree.
how there's no middle cipher, but
I really don't understand like how the cipher layout worked in like the game dev's mind, because sometimes it has like a very bad cipher layout and sometimes like, it's
yeah,
okay. Like it either have a
yeah.
very bad cipher layout or you have like an okay cipher layout. There's
Mhm.
like no in between.
Yeah,
There's
there's
like
no.
no medium.
I feel there's no good cipher layouts on Leo's. It's just horrible. I hate that map. But maybe this team's Hunter has a lot of practice at Leo's, because I don't think Leo's memory is one of the maps that you practice a lot when you're prepping for a tournament or
Yeah,
practicing in general. You usually go for like Every Sleeping, Chinatown, Moonlit, more of the standard tournament picks. I don't think Leo's is that common.
it's
And
not that common, yeah. Like you
it's
can also pick it to catch the other team off guard. Like imagine you have
yeah,
practice on it, but
yeah,
any other team doesn't have it. Like you're just catching them
yeah.
off guard. Like we are comfortable in here, but you are not. It's like you're
Yes,
just
exactly.
preventing it. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Maybe B has a lot of practice on
Exactly.
this map. I mean, the Hot Mess Express did choose for their survivors to play first this time. I mean, that does make sense if their hunter, if their survivors get 4 killed. Once again, that's a guaranteed win here for B. So they just
It
probably want to
is.
see their survivor result here.
Also in this tournament, even if they get 4K, we go to the second half just
Yes.
for the rounds, like to see how many round wins they have. Like imagine
Hmm.
the future hunter too, like has a 4K too, so it's a tied round. It becomes a 1-0 instead of being a, I mean, a 1-1. It's actually 1-1 instead of 1-0. It's just a 1-1 instead of being a completely 2-1. Like
Hmm.
it differs in the rankings. It's going to be
Yeah.
interfering in the rankings.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, our hunter is not readying up yet, but I mean, I guess they're just kind of nervous. If they get this 4 kill, it's the win for their team. That's bound to be a lot to carry,
Exactly.
honestly.
It's like a heavy burden. You actually need a result. You actually need a good result so you can guarantee it for your team.
Yeah.
It's like the
Oh,
pressure playing tournaments really. Like you really need a result, like a certain result, like just to keep the team's moral up or just to guarantee them something. It's really stressful.
are we banning Seer and Antiquarian here? Styrus?
It might be so. It might be so.
Oh my god, we're
So
banning Seer Toy
okay.
Merchant. Oh, we can see
I need
old
to
and
mention.
Antiquarian gameplay if they want to. That'd be great. Which hunters are we banning though? Probably gonna be
I
some
mean, there's
Fukusa,
nothing to
right?
lose from getting into brain here first and getting here gold, and like there's
Ooh.
no overtime. It's impossible to
Yeah.
go overtime. So
And we're banning Opera Singer Hollow Blue. Opera Singer does really well on Leos, especially
yes,
when you chase the middle of right spawn from
exactly.
below
Hmm.
factory. Not below factory, but right next to factory. It's just, oh, there's so
Yes.
many shadows there. It's really difficult to kite there.
Yes, it's really easy to dash. It's really easy to dash. I mean, I do play opera singer sometimes in quick match, but it's really slow. I mean, I'm a yellow pink opera singer. Not the
Yeah.
same thing as that.
Oh. Oh my god, yeah, not the yellow pink opera. And we're already picking, no, we're not already, but we're picking 2 harassers here with both Antiquarian and Archer. Oh, Antiquarian, yay! And we're banning first officer. We do not have a rescuer yet. I wonder if they're gonna pick something like mercenary escapologist here. Because both Antiquarian and Archer do not really bring Tide. They need a Tidebringer, unless they want to do Tide Psycho again. I
Yeah,
remember
both
that
sides. I
from
mean,
previous
they might be reading the same book as our team. Like, they play
yeah.
type. We want to play type psych too and focus on the ciphers, but we don't want those decoding buffs. And
Yes.
also, they going double harasser, which is the hunter might have excitement. Just saying.
Yes. But that does still negate a blink, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
We love
It
it when
might
the
be
hunter does not bring
here.
blink because they want to bring excitement. Oh, when we're bringing fire investigator.
Ooh.
Don't know who this hunter wants to play based on these bans, but when I say fire investigator, I'm like, oh my god, they're gonna play Ivy. But I
Yeah,
genuinely have no idea who they want to play here based on these bans or into this comp. But I mean, Ivy would definitely do well. Both
But I don't
Antiquarian
think
and
this
Archer
Hunter
struggle
plays
with
Ivy,
harassing
right?
into an Ivy. Oh, I mean, we've seen their three mysterious characters, and all three of those characters are off the table here, with one of them being banned and two of them having been played in previous rounds. So I'm really curious who they have up their sleeve here. We picked Acrobat as well. Acrobat can run Tide Turner. We might be doing Tide Acro and then possibly Tide Psycho, but I think we're doing Flywheel on Archer and on Antiquarian.
They might, yeah, they might be doing the Tide Aquaman or the Tide Psychologist. And or, because I mean, they can both double Tide and just have the two harassers having fighting builds.
I mean,
I do
this.
think, depending on the spawns and depending on the hunter, one of the harassers might get chased and the other one's gonna be the one harassing. Because having double
Yeah.
harasser without deer afterwards, like when you're chasing a different survivor, it's gonna be impossible. It's gonna be really annoying.
Yeah, I mean, this team does seem like they love their Tide Turners, so going double Tide with Tide on Psycho and Tide on Acro could be a possibility. I'm still thinking back to their 4 Tide Turner situation that they had on Ever Sleeping. But yeah, I mean, the Psychologist is just running a build called Ada, which I don't think your standard Ada build is going to be with Tide Turner. I
Yes.
do feel like Acrobat is going to be bringing Tide here though, or they might be going for no Tides, you know? They used all their Tides last game. This game they want to not bring a single Tide. Who knows?
I mean, bringing no Tide into a match is really, really risky. It never goes well. Like, I have really bad experience with that. You really do that in quick match, usually it's either you harass to hell to the point you don't need a Tide Turner at all, or
Just
you
don't
can
get
just
loud!
farms.
Simple! But yeah, as you said, you need to. Oh, it's Ivy. I knew it, guys. I predicted it. I predicted it. I can
The
see
Farm
the
Investigator
future.
Ben. Yeah, the
see
Farm
the future.
Investigator Ben just kind of telling it.
Yeah, but both Antiquarian and Archer do struggle into harassing an Ivy. You can't really do all that much, but I'm curious to see how they'll play it. Ivy is a bit like Lurk in the sense that you need a 4-person endgame or you're cooked. Period.
I think this Ivy is kind of, I mean, don't really need a specialized rescuer, you just cannot be caught up early. Otherwise you can teleport with the Nostricon back to the tier.
Yeah,
Like, Psychologist can deal with this, but for example, Acrobat, if you bring Tide on Acrobat, not really deal with it. He just gets hit twice and goes down.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think Ivy has a really strong camp, so... Oh!
Yeah.
We have Tide on both the harassers here!
Oh my!
I did not expect that! We're doing a rescue Antiquarian situation here. Both Antiquarian and Acrobat do have slow gate opening speeds.
IBT!
Remember that for the future. And yeah, we're doing Borrow Time Broken Windows on Acro, Borrow Time Broken Windows on Psychologist, Borrow Time Tide Turner on Anti, and as you said, as we've been doing for a while, Broken Windows Tide Turner, but on Archer this time, and not on a Psychologist, not on a, I don't know if that's one Tide Broken Windows.
Really
My memory is not good enough for that, but yeah, I did really not expect the harassers to be bringing Tide Turner here. Maybe they just don't think the harassers would get chased. I'm not sure.
It's literally the opposite of what we were thinking. But look at this Ivy. I think it could be the Archer getting chased. Not in response to it.
I
She
mean,
might be the one getting chased.
Ivy isn't really that limited by area select because she can just Ostricon all over the place.
Exactly.
So I don't know. I think both Acrobat and Archer are viable choice targets here, just based on who she would do well into. But we will see. We will see. I'm curious. It's a pretty small map. I think Ivy has pretty good pressure on Leo's memory, and you only have one area with elevation as well, which is the factory. So her so using elevation to neglect
the trick to make the Ostricon spawn below you.
Yeah, that only works in basement and factory now.
Exactly.
Which is really sad. And oh my god, we're loading in an Ivy game. That's gonna be fun. She's a really strong control hunter. Oh,
the match can be pretty long. Especially she's really good.
Yeah, that's true. Ivy games do
wow.
Okay. Yeah, you haven't seen the speeds here. I think Ivy has some of the best speeds here in the game. She's so beautiful.
I agree.
Okay, releasing Psychologist. Yeah, that limited STR on Psycho is so pretty. And and we're going for our Archer here. I do think that's going to be our chase target here. We just put down an Ostricon after the Psychologist Cypher here. And yeah, we're chasing that Archer who negated that first.
We're lighting a little bit. Yeah, we're lighting a little bit, but she's not getting red lighted, which is good. Although
Yes.
she's getting some corrosion, she's indeed looking at how the trainers get red lighted. Because we know she's getting some corrosion through. Is she okay?
Oh,
Ivy double
unfortunately,
back,
we missed
Ivy
that
double back.
pallet.
See,
Yeah,
unfortunately, you cannot
unfortunately, we
really look
missed the
behind, so you cannot
pallet.
avoid the double backing. That's weird. And she got
And her
spooked
throw got
right
cancelled and she
now.
gets double scared. Oh no, she got down. And the Cypher's
Yeah,
only on
like,
30,
you
40, and
can't really fight it
30.
with like that. You have just you have to aim like immediately. You have like to aim and look back like not look back for too long. Otherwise you
Yeah.
cannot
And you also
yeah.
need to be really careful about your pallet
Exactly.
mind games against an Ivy, because if you get hit without blink against an Ivy, it's low key GG's. I mean, she still has trait now. She basically has a guaranteed second chair here. Oh, it's just looking really
Blink.
tricky.
Yeah. Let's see
This
if this
early
Blink's
game
gonna be
is
a farm.
early game is not that good for our survivors here. Our antiquarian is going in for the harass though.
Slapping this
Oh.
Ivy so she cannot
Yes.
find the Archer.
Oh,
Blink
that's
though.
blink.
Yeah. The blink here to go into the down. That's literally what happened. She didn't force out the blink in the first kite. So there's like denying the second kite. There's no rebound. Despite using so much foot in the antiquarian, the second kite got completely obliterated. I think using so much
Yeah.
items from the antiquarian was kind of risky, just because she had the blink still up.
Definitely. I mean, she basically just wasted fluid, which
Exactly.
is bad. Our Archer was already on tight turner, but if she hadn't been able to force out that blink, then she would have had no rebound potential at all for this next chair. And if she had no rebound for this next chair, then that's close, because you really do need that 4-person endgame against an Ivy, and there's the max presence already. Oh, that's horrible.
Oh,
We
nice.
do get
Nice
that
on
ball
board.
though.
Nice one control
Good
restoration, which is
job.
what Archer was trying to achieve before. He's really hard.
Oh, but our Archer
Presence
does go
good.
down here to the max presence, and that's really unfortunate. And we have our first survivor eliminated at our last ciphers being at 44%, 4%, and 30. That's really not looking good into an Ivy.
And Antigone has
Oh.
half of foot left. She might use the this wood to be getting some speed stacks or not. She's not using it at all for that.
Oh, we avoid the scare though.
Might
Good
be a little
job.
bit. Just minding me a little bit, not really looking to the ivy too much and then getting hit. There is no kiting build on this Antiquarian too, so she might not be lasting too
Yeah.
long.
I mean,
Doing
she's
some
tight
celebration
during
with
her borrowed
BTN.
time.
She does have
Oh.
everyone has BT in the Steam Con.
Mhm.
Only
I
one
mean,
without
our
BT was the Dead Survivor already.
yeah. I think our Ivy is doing a good job here, sending our Yuthian away to pressure, and
And
good
using
disarm here from our
there's
Antiquarian, but
that.
we're just blocking the window. So
Over
she's
and
forced
over
to go for this
denying her
pallet.
the Griffin road, yeah.
Our
And
Yuthian is back
now
now.
she's getting and gonna leech will leech into her. Just possess
Our
her.
Antiquarian is off leech cooldown soon, and when we leech her, she's gonna be cooked. I mean, we have our max presence back. We missed
And the
both
brain
our
is
scares.
cooked. Look at the brain is
Antiquarian is
cooked.
doing a great kite though, but oh yeah, no, she's dead.
Unfortunately, nothing much you can do. This whole presence up. But this is a really good kite. Sorry, scout up immediately.
Yeah. I mean, she hasn't been on chair yet, so this is looking really good. I mean, if this was any other hunter except for Ivy, I would be calling this a tie position. But I mean,
Yeah,
you need to remember
Ivy
that
knows.
this is an Ivy endgame, and getting those gates is going to be really challenging, especially when our Antiquarian does not have all too many items to work with.
You have to be careful between those gates. And also, there's an Ostracon here. And there's a blink! There's a blink! Oh, the blink! Missing the blink!
Oh my god! And we have a Pally here to work with as well. Oh, and he first is done, but oh no, our Antiquarian just goes down here. So unfortunate.
The 100 is a good idea, but this ball is really strong.
Yeah.
It's like one of the weakest balls in this map, so not enough, never enough to counter that. You're going just around and hitting you. And the full present on the acrobat, who can rescue? You cannot rescue. You can get bleached on, I think.
Oh, I mean, our Archer is not leech cooldown, but the Antiquarian is gonna get leeched. Yeah. Ooh. I mean, a psychologist is gonna be on the cipher, which is almost primed, but she's half out.
Going to go down
Get hit here. I mean, our Antiquarian does get rescued. The Yith is over there. The Acrobat, though, is unfortunately off leash cooldown now, so he can just get leashed again. That last Cypher is on 95%, and our Psychologist is chaired on that Cypher. Our Anti is dead on chair as well.
I think it's kind of. I mean, they cannot do anything but try and pressure the Cypher and just try to double rush it. Like, one has to pop and then the one has to rescue.
Yes.
Getting the one to let's see.
Okay, we pop. Nice.
Nice
Our
corrosion.
Acrobat isn't quite high corrosion here though. But we are just committing to our dead on chair Antiquarian. She's not going to be able to make it to any elevation yet. And her skill progress is on
And it's 57 though with the board time speed boost though. It's gonna come in handy. And the Deacon's being sent to the wrong gate. Just be careful not to lose his Antiquarian off the side. This might be a possible tie just because she's not really sending Githian to the right gate.
I mean, she's not fully positioned for this endgame, and Antiquarian is not going down anytime soon. She's not.
Now Starcraft's the one first touching the gates too. Although he's running away from it, so I imagine he's gonna get Psychologist instead.
Yeah, our Psychologist is off leash cooldown. I mean, we are chasing our Antiquarian, and we've sent the Yith back, but we're just doing the Ostrakon here. And
so really in a risky position. I mean, there's 17 seconds up into Blink, so you might be the third Blink in the game.
Is Anti gonna get leached here? Anti, watch out!
Might get a leech with for presence.
Evil Ivy is coming for you, Antiquarian. Watch out!
Well, she might blink the Psychologist first and then leeches the Antiquarian. Might be the trick she's trying to pull off.
I mean, we don't have knowledge though, and we don't get Blink predict.
He's doing that,
just turn that Psychologist now, and none of them are on leech cooldown, and that gate that's been touched is only on 35%. Oh, that's unfortunate. We are looking around for the Antiquarian, but the Acrobat is getting crows! Oh no, this endgame position is looking absolutely horrible for our
And if she does leech the Acrobat, she can see the Antiquarian's location, which she was doing right now. Then she can get on the Antiquarian very soon. Oh, where's her full presence though in here?
Our Antiquarian is just on the gate. I think our Acrobat wants to go for a dungeon here. And we're trying to go for a tie this way.
In 4 seconds though. Just 4 seconds. In 4 seconds. She has to hit now.
Yes, and he is full
out. Dungeon's out. He might be
out. Dungeon is here.
Get the dungeon. Get the dungeon now.
Yeah, because the Psychologist forced out Blink and the Antiquarian is out and gate. Yeah. The dungeon is open and oh my god, that's a tie.
I think Antiquarian instead might have been a good idea, just with a Yith instead like full present Acrobats.
The Antiquarian did such a good Kai, genuinely. Oh my god, using their as-bad powers here. To Kai, they had a total of 146-second containment time. Really true MVP here. Really good job. And
also to be noted, she only had BT tied, no kiting, no kiting assist.
She had tied VT. That was great. I think all of them being at the Cypher endgame and the Ivy not having properly set up for endgame was also really good here for our survivors.
Exactly.
And her
was like lacking. I mean, everyone was together on the same Cypher, but she didn't have this endgame setup either. So it didn't really come to bite them back.
Yeah. I mean, this was looking really dire for Hot Mess Express if they'd got, like, I thought they were going to get 4 killed or 3 killed here, but they managed to come back from it and actually get a tie. That was really well played. In terms of points, the first round was a 4 kill and a 1 escape, right?
Oh, yes, it was a 3 kill.
Yeah, Clerk got a 4 kill and the got a 3 kill.
And then it was 4 kill tie. I think. Yes, it was tie.
Let me check the points here just so we can see what they need to.
Should be around. Yeah, I did not know from the top of my head. I'm not counting like that.
Yeah, don't worry. The score previously was 10-8 in favor of B, but now they managed to get
it's still in favor of B. Yes, it's still in favor of B because Survivors did tie.
Yes, so they get the score should currently be a 12-10 for B, but if Hot Mess Express here is able to get a 4 kill, they're gonna win. If they're able to get a
3 kills enough too, because of round wins. Yeah, the round wins
are. If they get a 3 kill, they get a round win, and if they get the round win, they win. They will be tied in terms of points, but they will get the round win, which is ultimately what matters.
Yeah.
So everything is on new gen now. I'm so. that's a lot of pressure for your team. I mean, their survivors play that beautifully. Honestly, I'm really surprised
Nancy
how
Corin
I
was
managed to get.
beautiful. I think Corin was really,
Yes.
really good. I have to say, it's really, really good. I mean, Ty Turner BT, anti Korean, and still doing so good, like having so much containment. It
Hmm.
was impressive.
Oh, she played really well. I'm so happy
And
to
also,
see
I
good
think
at
just like
Korean.
the small mistake from the Ivy was committing to acrobat. I didn't really know why the Ivy was committing to acrobat. It's like sending the Yeezy in a way to antiquarian, or just not really committing to acrobat after leeching him, because the full pricing was wasted. The full pricing was not
Yeah.
using the survivors. So like just not really committing to him after leeching
Hmm.
him, just leeching him to know the location of the antiquarian and heading to antiquarian, having better, maybe to achieve that 3K. Because like it
Yeah.
was kind of fighting near the dungeon too, and the dungeon was
Yeah.
almost out. It was really
Yeah.
risky.
Definitely. Oh, and it was unfortunate that the psychologists could not get their blink predict either. We saw them try, but they unfortunately could not get that. Had they gotten the blink predict, I think it would have also been a tie. But it was still really, really well played from the survivors and from the Ivy. Though they did
Indeed.
kind of mess up endgame here. I still think it was a good game. And
It's
yes,
good nonetheless, yes. Like from both sides, I mean, maybe they're good. I mean, I think that small mistake in the end game was kind of what posed within being a tie, being a 3K. But at the end, it was still a really good Ivy. I mean, the first guy was really good. Like, I mean, the
yes,
first use was really good from Ivy. Not even needing to blink to down the archer, just completely countering her. Like when she was looking at the Ivy to try and shoot, like
yes. Oh my
give some
god.
inspiration. It was impossible just because of Ivy countering her. But just a
Right?
really good play.
Yeah. Oh, and wait. So they Hotmess Express now needs a 3 kill or a 4 kill, right, to win. And if they get a
Yes.
tie, then B wins, right?
Yes, that's
Okay.
exactly the win
Okay.
conditions.
Okay. Okay. Great. Makes sense. Oh, I'm curious to see how this is gonna go. And that first kite from the archer was really short, but I mean it does make sense. She can really use her item at all against an ivy. It's so annoying when you try to play into an ivy and then you need to look at her to use your ability and then you just explode. It's really sad. I hate playing against ivy
Yeah.
though, so I get it.
I mean, like a novice versus Ivy, for example, too. Like when you cannot get your item back, you can only use one book per game, and you cannot use your item again. Like this generally, these matchups against Ivy, when you can need to look at a hunt to get your item, or just
Mhm.
to deploy your item, they're really annoying. Like we have an Ivy, you're going against an Ivy, you cannot look at the hunter, like which is what
Uh-huh.
you're supposed to do to use your item.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's really
It's really
annoying.
horrible. Oh, and I think if she'd gotten that blink, no, that blink react, like that miss blink on the antiquarian was really good too. If you remember, at the bottom of Leo's when she
Yes,
managed to flute the blink. Oh, that was so beautiful. That game was great. Honestly, I'm
really
curious
good
who
reaction.
Newton is gonna play here though. Wait, let me use my evil spreadsheet of evil information here. They haven't used their second hunter that's in their roster here, but that hunter might be banned. I'm curious to see who they're gonna play though. Their second and their third one actually. So maybe there's a possibility of seeing them. That'd be really fun. Oh, it says their Discord. B says that their Discord is currently broken. Oh no, we're having some technical difficulties for their team. That's
When you're
horrible.
just a member team, they really need the voice call to
Yeah.
get some communication going through.
Yeah, you can't play Survivor without having proper communication. That'd be horrible. That's like rank all over again when you just have your
Yeah,
randoms and you're relying on the
I don't
ping.
even talk about brain. You don't just there's like
Oh,
no communication. People kite on ciphers. People kite on random locations. Like for example, near the basement when everyone like not telling them where the basement's at. Or, like where like
oh,
you need a sort of communication. Like or the harasser is going to harass, not really knowing where the survivor died.
and then they
It's
refuse to
really
pay.
annoying. Really,
Right?
really
And I
annoying.
I think it's really funny whenever you like spam ping, oh, the dungeon is here. No, the basement is here. The basement is here. And they still kite to the basement. And it's like,
Yes.
guys, read the pings. But if you'd had
And
VC, it
sometimes,
would have been
yeah,
fine.
like
Oh
not
my
being in the same call, they cannot read the pings, and it's impossible. Like just, I mean, when you're in a team, you expect them to read the pings. Like they're gonna read your pings because you're in the same team as you. Like when it's a random or something like that, it's just
yeah,
no communication, no
it's
communication. Honestly,
horrible.
it's really hard. Like for example, like when it comes like to these team community tournaments too, like just knowing the traits like cooldown and such, like to just warn your teammate about it. So it's really important. Like for example, when the second blink's coming up, like knowing the rough like timing of the second blink coming up too, I mean, really helpful. Like just having that communication, extra communication, a voice call, like just knowing like extra details about like abilities too. Like there's like 13 seconds cooldown to this, so it's like a 5 seconds cooldown to this from the counter. Like watch out for example, like when the Q is like watch out, there's season and like Q ball. Like watch out if someone is like switching down to see you. Like for example, like when investigation flying up above, like with I don't know the name of the ability exactly, but like when she's like flying up above and like throwing a butterfly and going away.
Yeah.
Like mhm.
I
Really
don't know what that
important just
ability
to
is
have this
called.
like extra communication.
But yeah, you're right. Communication is really crucial for playing Survivor. That's the main
Exactly.
advantage of being a Survivor force tag. If you have that force tag but you can't talk to each other, then you're basically strangers.
Exactly.
Oh, I hope they fixed the VC issues here because now we're
I think they did. I think they did actually.
yes. Oh, that's
Having
good.
this just now.
Entering the band pick phase here. Is it gonna be Priestess Seer again? Yes. Okay. This hunter
Yes.
loves banning Priestess Seer. They've done this exact ban. Oh no, we're not. We're not banning Priestess on Leos.
I mean, Priestess and Leo is not the best character ever. She can work because of long portal in specific, but the support portals are not crazy. There's like a few factory portals, but not crazy enough to be like bannable. Never mind.
They changed
We're
their
going
mind. I mean, sure. We're banning QS and we're banning who? Bloody Queen.
Mary.
We're
Mary?
okay.
Mary.
We're not banning Mary. That's interesting. I wonder if we're gonna see some Embalmer picks or any like Embalmer, Mercenary, whatever we want to get those ties going. Oh, because that's all they need for a win here. They just need to tie.
Ooh. Doing Lanternus is Scapologist. Scapologist is one of the rising rescuers right now in the game.
He's a really good rescuer, and Lanternus as well is a really annoying survivor. 400
Embalmer.
Embalmer, yeah, for that tie. I mean, that makes sense. They should definitely play this on a bit of a safer side and try to go for tie, because that's all they need. Getting greedy for a win and then getting tree killed. Oh, that's not fun.
Like whenever you look at Embalmer, like you think it's a tie character. It's just like the tie character, the tie of the tiest characters. Like how do you win this character? It's really hard to win.
But it's also really hard to lose. Oh my god, do you think this is going to be another Ivy? We're getting Fire Investigator.
It might be so. It actually might be a run back to back with Ivy.
Yeah, they're.
Another Ivy in Leo's memory is not as surprising as that.
I mean, I do
Patient is last
I think Opera Singer and Ivy would work out here. Yeah, Patient.
Yeah,
it's not that common, I don't think. Oh, but this is a nice comp. I mean, into Ivy Lanternist. Lanternist does quite well into Ivy, at least in my experience as a Lanternist player. I don't get too many Ivies in rank because I ban her because I hate playing against Ivy. But Lanternist into Ivy does really well. I'm not too sure about Escapologist and Patient. And Balmer's Coffin can also get really countered by Ivy because you can just leech.
Yes.
And what are they gonna do? Oh, you get distance. No, Ivy just teleport.
The Embalmer build, look at the Embalmer build real quick.
It's called Don't Die.
Don't Die.
I mean, sure. What a great build name. And our Lanternist build is called Aquarium.
Aquarium. And the Patience build, I imagine the same build as you bring as Knight, so probably either Sui with DT. No, Sui with Tide. What did I say? Sui with Tide, oh my god. I'm messing up. Sui Tide or just a Tide VT.
That makes
I can
sense.
mix both ideas. I can.
No, it's okay. And our Escapologist build is called B plus T. Maybe B for broken windows and T for Tide Turner, or B for borrowed time and T for Tide Turner, or it's just borrowed time. Don't know.
Please borrowed time
B plus T, guys. B plus T.
Please, BT, BT. Maybe
guys.
Just slightly.
Imagine if the build called BT or B plus T does not have borrowed time. Oh, we're picking Soul Weaver.
Soul Weaver. Actually, that's interesting. I mean, you don't see it every time.
I think Soul Weaver is an incredibly rare pick, but I mean, if
Jesus.
it works.
100%, 100%. She's like, she's not only rare in rank, she's also rare in competitions. Like, you hardly ever see this character. She's so rare.
This is not Koa 1, guys. Why are we playing Soul Weaver?
I mean, there's a certain potential for her because she has the webs to get so much speed too. I mean, she needs to stack them up first. You cannot really use the webs right away. You have to stack up them up, and then you have to wait to get the first hit with the webs, and you can blink down. Like, this is a whole mechanic with her. And if you deny her speed boost, it's completely over. Like, she's really scared because if you deny her speed boost with like using an item or just dropping a pallet on her when she uses so much speed boost from the webs, she can do anything. She cannot do anything about it.
Exactly. And these characters as well, I do think we'd want to chase something like Escapologist or Patient here.
Yes.
I feel chasing Factory can be kind of tricky as a Soul Weaver, but I mean, I don't play Soul Weaver. I don't see Soul Weaver played. I could just imagine that chasing Factory could be a bit challenging because it's a pretty long loop. But it depends. I'm curious to see how that's gonna go, and everybody can rest borrow time.
Interesting. You're very confident on it. And also, it's double tied on the Patient and the Scapologist. So indeed, the BT build, they have BT. It did have BT.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, BT.
I think Sui is pretty common on a Bulmer. Bulmer with borrow time is kind of rare to see, but
I personally
just borrow time.
Yeah. Like, I'm in a Embalmer main, by the way. I'm like a Embalmer main. I don't play him as often right now because I'm waiting for a different badge and such. Like, I every season I go for different badges. Like, I'm an Embalmer main by heart because like I like Survivor and such. Like, I do bring Nijik with BT. Like, I'm not a Sui Embalmer player. I don't bring Sui.
I see a lot of Sui Embalmer players, but they generally don't play that well. So I don't know if the best strategy is to go borrow time. Whenever I see a Sui Embalmer, I'm like, oh no, this match, it's cooked.
It's cooked, yeah. If it's a Sui Embalmer, it's usually like they're not as confident with the route kites or such. Like, they don't really confident on bringing in the BT. Like, I'm usually confident in it. Like, I'm usually confident just bringing the BT because I'm usually route kiting and such. I'm already used to it. I mean, just play this game for so long already. Like, it depends on players.
So we don't really time our flywheels anyway.
Exactly.
Oh, we're timing. I love having yellow ping. It does look like we're headed for that Escapologist here. And we have a detention trump card build on Soul Weaver with Blink. Oh, we're just standing still here using a web already in this area. Oh, we're trapping him here. We don't want to leave. And look at that incredibly fast power break. We have so many stacks of webs as well as having triple fast power break.
Unfortunately, missing that first swing on the smoke.
But our Escapologist has been webbed twice.
Yeah, and now he's taking the first hit on the smoke, and he still has 2 turnables though. We'll be able to use them.
Ooh. And then he gets webbed again. And we are going for a smoke
the
here.
slowdown's coming through.
And we are not getting lost here in the smoke. That's beautiful. We don't have all too many webs to work with here. We're only holding 26 at the moment, but our Escapologist is already leaving the area. And so we can just put
we
down
don't have
webs
blink
here.
available, so let's see if he can force a blink out.
Oh my god, the red light!
That's
beautiful! No need to use our beautiful blink here, which is nice. We have it for the next tide, which is great. We are
denying the rebound, of course. He's gonna deny the rebound.
Oh, we're moving our chair, and we are chairing near the patient's exit. I mean, we were until the Escapologist moved their chair. They moved it a bit further from the patient, so we could actually risk getting cut off here, which is exactly what happened.
Sure, we wanted to swap the chair to far away from the patient, though. Like, should we do the opposite, just to put the chair closer to him?
Now he's getting cut off. That's horrible.
I think putting the chair closer to him would have been a better idea.
It probably would have, but we have our Embalmer here going in for a backdoor rescue. Is he not? Wait, let me. My mouse is currently unavailable, but yeah, he is. He's going in for that backdoor.
The Soul Weaver doesn't know though. She's not aware.
But does he make that?
I think he does.
Quite far from the chair already.
No, never mind. He might be selling instead.
Oh.
It's like fitting Tinnitus. Yeah, there's like Tinnitus trick coming. No, never mind. He rescued. This is not lie.
I mean, it's a free rescue. Free rescue is always nice. We don't want to hit this We do not want to hit the Embalmer. We just want to get eliminated, and we don't have to blink. That's nice.
There's no palace in here. This hero is dead because this couple is to take the first kite in here too. And this is okay. I mean, we have to try and reset the patient if they want the patient to rescue again. The patient saying help me, so I imagine they're uniting to heal.
Oh, but we're teleported.
Immediate teleport.
Do we know where our patient is being healed though? Oh, we expect for it to be in the corner, but it's not in the corner.
We think the patient's hiding.
Where
we think the patient's hiding, but they're rotating already.
They didn't finish the heal though, which is nice. If they can get this patient before he's fully healed up, that'd be nice. And we do have 90 webs to work with as well when we do start this chase, and we're seeing scratch marks here. But are we not going for the patients?
Yeah, we don't see the patient. We don't know where the survivors are.
And but we saw a trail in factory, did we not?
We did. Like, I mean, we saw, but maybe the Soul Weaver didn't.
Maybe the Soul Weaver didn't. And he's gonna finish the heal again. And our Embalmer has a coffin. I do feel that teleport was a bit risky. I mean, if you can get a web shot here on our Embalmer, and then... Oh, we get that web. We get the hit as well.
We did.
Oh. Mind gaming this pallet, and we get the hit. Oh, yeah, okay, that's snowball. I don't even think that was a snowball. That's just Soul Weaver having webs and moving his speed down really far. And oh, do we use our coffin here?
No, we don't. Available though. I think we will. We were using the coffin just for safety. Just for safety.
Soul Weaver does have webs.
Probably gonna go back to the Cypher. We're just gonna go back to Cypher with Embalmer. And he just fight in his corner. There's like nothing using here. There's pallets, there's everything available. And he has his Knee-Jerk speed was up already.
Yeah, this is a great kiting area, but our Soul Weaver does have a lot of webs, and unfortunately, he's instantly down so.
There's all stacked up with the webs. And they have to send the patient now. Can he pop the Cypher and then hook the chair? I think he can. I think it's affordable. Looks like it's not that far away. No, it is actually. It's really far away.
That one is on the
Will he be able to rescue this?
Almost. And it looks like we're just gonna pressure that Lanternist Cypher. I mean, that's a good play. It's already on 70%. We didn't see it shaking though, but Lanternist, I guess he just expected it to be the one being degoted. And
so much speed.
Oh, we don't get that.
So much speed. She's doing great with the living images though.
Oh, unfortunate.
Ooh.
And our Embalmer, do we get the rescue on the Embalmer? Just go back for the Embalmer, try to terror shock the patient or cut off the patient. We're good.
I don't think he can get the rescue. I don't think he can get the rescue.
This is really difficult to get. Do we get the terror shock?
We got the rescue!
Oh, we got the rescue and on the side turner, and we can pop up. We can just come on, you can't pop, you tap up on the chair. If you tap up on the Cypher, there's so many webs here. Oh my god, we hear that bolt?
So many things. They have to try and open new Cypher, I think. Or back there with the patient here. His Embalmer's down.
Oh my god.
Somebody's cannot fight for any longer. The file coming through. The file, but she's still dead.
Oh, patient is on that Cypher though. We don't get that in time. Our hunter has already used Trace Off. That Cypher is going to be primed, and a patient does have a coffin on him.
It needs to be noted that Embalmer stopped in the patient during the side turner. Oh, the patient was so
did we not have any? Did we not have any webs to shoot him?
It was just a mistake. I think it was a mistake. Like when he saw the Soul Weaver saw the patient vault in his face. Like I think it's thought it was a terror shock. Because me too. I also thought it was a terror shock. We got vault.
Oh, we have teleport to work with in 30 seconds here, and they've both gone back to that gate. I mean, we're both hiding near Shack at the moment, actually. Yeah, our Lanternist is at Shack, our Embalmer is near Bruin's water tank, and our Soul Weaver is not picking up any tinnitus here. If we cheer the patient, he can just coffin. And that will probably be a tie, and if we get a tie here, that's bad.
Teleport's almost up, so they have...
Yeah, we go for the coffin here, and oh, where are we going, Soul Weaver? Yeah, nobody is on that gate. Are you gonna help the other one, Soul Weaver? Soul Weaver, Soul Weaver, yes. There's only one person on that gate, and it is the Lanternist. But she's dead. They're both gonna go to the other gate. Soul Weaver does have 73 left to work, which we just share the Lanternist. We need to cut them off. If the Embalmer is dead on share, if we see this Embalmer here, we're gonna get the 3K. But if we don't see Dumbulmer, then Dumbulmer is probably going to be able to sneak and get the backdoor rescue, and it's going to be a tie. Oh, this is so risky.
So risky.
I'm
Yeah,
at the
she's
edge
going
of my
all the way
seat
here
right
with all
now.
these webs. So much speed to go to the gate and going.
She is. Oh, and he's getting froze.
Froze. He
He's
does
getting
get the
froze.
rescue.
Wait, just go back to the
He does get the
Dumbulmer.
rescue though. He does get the rescue, but they're in the same place. He might be a
Yes.
3K. They need his side. They need his side to win. The Hunter gets a 3K. It's over. And he sees the Embalmers. He's down cheering. They see the Lanternist too, who might be able to get to the gate faster
But
just because of the
we're
images.
committing to our Lanternist though.
She's living images. He doesn't know where she's at exactly.
Our Embalmer is currently near factory here, and if our Lanternist
Need to
can
head to
type this
gate.
out, but that gate is open.
And Silver knows trying to cut off the Embalmer.
But the
It's open.
Embalmer
They
is.
have to play. They have to play it safe, and Silver has to play it risky too. Like Silver's the one trying to play risky, and they have to play it safe.
Oh, we can't go for this gate though. That gate is open. I mean, I guess
He's trying to
we force
force
out
out the
the
patient.
patient.
Yeah, just trying to force out the patient, and the teleport's back in
But
15 seconds.
if the Lantern
they
is
cannot-
doing a
they cannot-
gate and they've split up properly, this is gonna be a that's
He's
a
Embalmer.
tie though.
It's Embalmer.
Tie.
He has a tie. This is currently tied because Embalmer's so far away from her. It's a tie. It's a win for Team B.
Oh my god, that's great for Team B at least. But oh no, this is so unfortunate. Oh, them not getting that
Yeah,
turret
this
shot from that
position.
pallet was so sad, genuinely.
Yeah,
I mean,
immediately, I thought that when I saw the patient vaulting like that, I thought it was a third shock, and I was like, so we were thought it was a third shock too. And then the end of the game mechanics just converted to a regular hit.
yeah, and it was so unfortunate because she just had to web the patient once and then hit him because he'd already been chipped. But we didn't. We went for the terror shock and got a basic hit instead of a terror shock, and then yeah, that was really unfortunate. Well played by New Gen here. Well played by New
Exactly.
Survivors as well. Oh,
Really
that was
well
a really
played.
close matchup, genuinely. And we
The
really
Soul Weaver
performed
was
in
really
it.
good. I mean, we hardly ever see a Soul Weaver in tournaments, and seeing her getting a
Yes.
tie, not even lost or anything, just proves that she has some potential in her. She has good potential in the. She was in this position to. It was such a close position to just to get the win. Unfortunately, it's not the terror shock on the
Yeah.
patient when he bought the
Oh,
pallet. Was able
they,
to.
they got fully robbed. That was so sad, genuinely. Really well played, though.
This would have chipped with a web. Could have chipped the patient with a web and then hit him, which is very possible. But we all thought it was a terror shock, and it was not a terror shock, so everything went to waste, and they were able to catch up and get the tie.
Oh my god. Well played by Team Hot Mess Express, and well played by Team B. And GG's to everybody. That was a beautiful matchup, and I had a lot of fun commentating it.
Me too. I mean, we had a lot of meta picks. I think the only meta pick really was like the Ivy.
Mhm.
Like everything was like off meta, so really interesting, like really fun to see. And thank you
Yeah.
so much for playing in here. And there's more matchups upcoming, so Team Hotness Expressing can show their strengths in a different matchup, and Team B can